Fresh off the Sparks season opener. Lexie, bro. Back in action,
Back in action.
Lexie. Whoop, whoop. We got the dream killer Rashad McCants here with us. And representing Tough Crowd University, Brandon Jennings back on
it. Dead body today.
Oh, Lord.
I'm gonna bury you right with them black forces.
The black forces. They got the black forces.
He must don't know what they use these for. We bury niggas in these. This is what we hide the body with.
I'm gonna click my feet. It's going.
Here's what's cracking in the arena today. The Celtics eliminated the Cavs to advance to their third straight Eastern Conference Finals. Will this be the year they finally raise another banner in Beantown? Luka had his second straight triple-double to give the Mavs a 3-2 lead, but will SGA and the Thunder show their youth or that they're the truth in Game 6? And the Knicks are a game away from reaching their first Eastern Conference Finals since 2000, but is this season a fluke? But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. If you have not done so already, download the app, use promo code GIL, and you can receive up to a $250 bonus and a special pick'em. So we got the most popular picks of the night on the screen below. So ride with them or fade them, but have fun tonight watching the games and supporting your friends at Gil's Arena and Underdog Fantasy. So I'm gonna read them off to you. Anthony Edwards, higher 29.5 points. Mike Conley, higher 8.5 rebounds plus assists. Joker, lower 0.5 triple doubles. I don't know about that one. Who guarding him?
I know.
And Jamal Murray, higher 19.5 points. Is it over tonight for the Wolves?
Double over.
I need the Wolves to win. I put some controversial tweets out there I don't want to get packed up for, so don't disappoint me, Ant.
Just duck and hide.
Yeah.
Conley back.
Conley back?
Conley back.
They got a chance.
We'll see. LA Wolves fans, unite. But as always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username and we use it on the show, you will get a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account if you send us a video. MostlyFansGil@gmail.com. And we use that video on the show. You get a $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. Remember, keep them under 30 seconds. You could ask us whatever you want. Doesn't have to be just basketball. As always, we do the show live Monday through Thursday on YouTube at 11:30 a.m. Pacific. But if you can't watch it with us because you got other things going on, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. So like we mentioned previously, Sparks had their season opener last night, even though it didn't go how we wanted to. Lexie, we're happy to see you back in the Sparks jersey.
Thanks.
And apparently so is Kim Kardashian in Northwest, and y'all out there cheesing in the locker room.
Yeah, they were sweet. That was really cool. North, I met North at the gym, actually. She trains with my trainer.
Oh, really?
So she walked in
Okay.
when I was finishing a workout. So I actually met
Young
North like
Northie.
a few weeks ago. So them pulling up, coming all the way to Long Beach,
Yeah.
that meant a lot.
For sure. No, that's commitment and dedication right there.
Yeah.
So Lexie, how did it feel to be back on the floor with the Sparks after everything that you dealt with last season?
Yeah, it felt great. Just feeling healthy. I feel better than I did this time last year. And I just have a new role on the team that I'm like just figuring out.
Okay.
But it was fun. Like this group is really fun and we're young and we're learning. And I think last night was like a really winnable game for us, which people aren't really checking for us at all as far as winning games. So for me,
We checking for y'all.
we're gonna take that to heart, let it motivate us. But every day is a learning experience. We've only had 11 practices together, and then we made our final cuts like a few days ago.
Okay.
So
So,
excited.
What are your thoughts on your new Sparks teammates, Cameron Brink and Rickea Jackson?
Love them. Cam is going to be very special in the W. One thing about Cam is her passing ability is like super underrated. She's a really great passer. And then Rickea is just like our little unicorn. Like she can play the wing, she can play in the post. So she's figuring it out. But I've really enjoyed playing with them and being around them and getting to know them. They're awesome.
All right, well, we got
Great.
faith in the squad, but more importantly,
Yeah.
we got faith in you. We're going to pull up to some games this year.
Yeah, win.
Be ready. We got some things in the works. We can't go to Long Beach. We had a show today.
Yeah, you see what he said?
Because of Gil.
No.
Gil, you know that.
Y'all was supposed to be at the game yesterday.
we were supposed to be at the game
and
yesterday.
That's why I missed all my shots, because y'all weren't there.
Why you ain't take us?
I wasn't invited.
We wasn't invited.
We wasn't.
What?
Wow.
I've been inviting y'all to games since before the season started.
She invited, but
Y'all waiting to pull up to crypto, huh?
We heard a rumor.
Yeah.
Low key.
Little more trivia.
Whatever.
yeah, low key is a little closer.
So there is a rumor circulating that we will be in the building next Friday. We finally got the okay from Underdog Fantasy.
Yeah, y'all better be there.
Big Bread trying to get the courtside seats. We'll see if they approve it.
We should
Yeah,
be.
apparently that game is sold out.
Hey,
Whatever that means.
Anything is possible.
I mean, come on.
So,
Hey,
You already know.
We with
That's what
Lex.
they said.
It's Lex building.
I need y'all on the court, so we need to make that happen.
Hopefully,
That's
Gil,
gonna
you
be a
don't
fun
get us
game.
kicked out. I done seen how you act at games.
Don't
Yelling
come
at
in
refs.
flip-flops.
sure,
No flip-flops.
flip-flops.
No flip-flops. No
have-
flip-flops.
Can't have the
Not
dogs.
flip-flops on the court.
Okay, no flip-flops.
Thank you.
Toes out.
Toes out.
Put them away. Thank
Dog
you.
in the middle. Yes, sir.
And Brandon, you just got back from New York, participating in the Slam 30 festivities, and recently announced a collab with Slam and Tough Crowd.
Yeah.
That is dropping this Friday. Tough Crowd University. I see you repping right now. We still haven't got our admission.
I got my
admissions
slam.
letters.
I don't got that one, but I got the slam one.
Yeah, it's coming.
We
Unfortunately.
still ain't got our admissions letters, Brandon, but none.
I mean, you wasn't on slam to get one, but you know.
Yeah, that's unnecessary. I read Slam, supported it.
All 30, huh?
All 30 years. All 30
All 30 years worth?
I done put the magazine covers on the walls and all that, but what has Slam meant for the culture of basketball?
I mean, it's everything. I mean, now, you know, the way social media is, kids wouldn't understand, like, going to a 7-Eleven or a gas station to buy that Slam magazine every first of the month. So, and reading about the next high school kid or the next star coming up. So, Slam magazine just kept you, just kept you in tune with the game and just always let you know, like, who's next.
Okay. Rashad, you share those sentiments?
Oh yeah, I mean I wasn't on the cover.
But you was in Slam.
Yeah, I was. They definitely did a spread. Did
Oh,
a
you was
spread.
in-
Yeah, they did a little.
Yeah, he was in the middle of it. You know, he had
I
to
did
open
it
it up a little.
little four or five pager.
Yeah.
I did a
Yeah,
nice.
but,
You know what I'm saying? This was after the league too. This was like trying to figure out what I was gonna do after the league and all that shit. So much respect to Slam. Much respect to Brandon.
You were never in it during the college runs and any of that stuff?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
I'm
getting
sure.
in. That's
They
why
had-
I
I'm about to say,
was
you had
Sports
to be there.
Illustrated, no?
Yeah, you had to. Yeah, you had
You
for
had to be
sure.
in Slam for
I wasn't, man.
college. Nah, for sure.
You probably wasn't looking at Slam because you was Sports Illustrated. You was big
Sports,
time. You was
I was looking.
You
though.
wasn't
I was
looking at the little people.
Where they at? Man, let me see. They ain't do no motherfucking photo shoot with me. Shit. I was waiting. Yeah, I'm ready.
So we got some potential sad news to report. Inside the NBA is the gold standard for traditional sports media, but the Emmy Award-winning show's future is in doubt. TNT Sports is in a heated battle with NBC for the final piece of the NBA's TV rights deal with TNT's. Damn, Gil. Okay.
They couldn't see the writing on the wall like
They
3
feed
years
some of our
ago.
families, Gil. Okay?
No, I'm just saying they couldn't see it 3 years ago. Oh,
Damn. TNT's contract set to end after next season, and the NBC is trying to take over their corner. So ESPN, ABC, and Amazon Prime Video have reportedly already secured their NBA deals for at least the next decade. And on a recent episode of his podcast, Bill Simmons said the NBC deal is already done, and the league is just waiting to make the announcement. So Inside the NBA debuted in 1988, become a mainstay for basketball fans, winning 18 Sports Emmy Awards. Gil, show some compassion.
So what? So
they're gonna be done?
So they're just gonna go to
Or they're gonna go somewhere
NBC.
else?
no, they got to get rehired, right?
So I
By
think
someone else.
Ernie's staying. Charles has an opt-out in his deal where he can dip if they lose the NBA rights.
I mean,
Wait,
they
Ernie's
have to.
staying-
What are they
He's
gonna
staying at
Yeah, what are they, so
TNT.
if they
He's
don't
not
have
dipping
NBA
no
rights,
matter
what
what.
are they gonna talk about?
They'll probably just repackage it as NBC will release their own version of whatever. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't.
2 separate shows. Basically, just 2
No,
separate.
TNT will be done.
TNT be
They don't
done.
have basketball. They won't have the NBA package anymore.
They can do football. They can do.
Ernie Stan.
Also,
what I'm saying.
TNT doesn't
Ernie does-
show
he do
basketball.
He does
everything.
college. He does everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, so
He's a real
NBA
one. He going down with the
basketball
ship.
In general is off TNT.
he's
So
loyal.
basically,
NBA
Shaq
basketball.
and
Shaq, Kenny, and Charles.
Kenny can probably survive in college. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
No,
can do.
Chuck and Kenny, I think, are still do college basketball shit. They've been doing that for years too.
But what do y'all
In
think
a lot
about?
of games.
Yeah, they basically host a college basketball.
just
That's where they
that,
get
but-
March Madness.
That's where they get the
Yeah.
big money too.
Yeah, the March Madness.
So
shit.
what do y'all think about inside the NBA potentially getting packed up? I know you don't care, but
I don't.
Why don't you care? just want to know. I'm just curious.
Because he has his own show.
Have you ever been on?
He has his own show.
Yeah, I mean, they've been outdated for a long time. They're just finding out. This head should have been on a swivel about 4 years ago when podcasts started to take over.
Yeah.
Any in
it's kind of
particular?
like the podcast before the podcast. Because they just got to say whatever they wanted on there, which no other people could do that on TV, but now everyone's doing it on.
I mean, it was a great show, though.
It was great.
I loved it.
I loved it.
Inside the NBA?
Yeah.
Yeah, when it
They're
was coming
funny.
up. When it was coming up.
It was coming up.
Yeah.
It's been a part of our lives for a long time.
What, you ain't like it, the last couple of years?
I ain't been watching it since I was like in 12th grade, maybe.
Really?
Damn.
What?
Inside the
You haven't watched
NBA?
it at all?
Yeah, TNT, like
No,
Shaq.
that's not. That's
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the one that's on NBA TV.
No.
TNT
Oh,
one.
with Ahmad Rashad and all.
Inside Stuff?
Inside
Inside
Stuff.
Stuff.
I'm about to say,
I was like, 12th grade.
oh, no, I'm about to say,
That might be coming back.
Great, where the hell you been?
I'm like, I didn't
Like,
watching that shit since then. I'm like,
Turn it off.
I'm thinking Inside the NBA. I'm like, no.
Willow Bay,
NBA on TNT. Okay, yeah.
Inside Stuff.
Yeah,
Inside
yeah.
Stuff might be coming back because that was
I'm in the league, too.
My bad, that's my bad. No, yeah. No, they definitely gonna be missed. Shit, them niggas is funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
That's one of the
They run to the screen.
Yeah, all that.
Shaq fell off the chair, like.
All of that.
You know-
Jack fell into the
Great.
presents, the Christmas, and all that, man. This is
So they might be getting packed up, but do you know another basketball show that isn't getting packed up?
Us?
Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Woo! So come on over, everybody.
They thought they could cancel us. They can't. They can't.
they trying.
You know,
They tried.
I know Anthony Miracola ain't tripping.
Listen, this is why they all should have been known they were going to get packed up at some point. When athletes start podcasting and then the show itself start using the people's podcasts
Content?
and content to respond on their platforms, means they're behind the 8 ball on it.
Yep, okay.
Because at some point, it's like, why do we need the second hand? Let's just go straight to the creators of it. So they're getting beat to the information all over the board, and they're just in reaction mode.
Yep.
Right, and that's usually what's been happening. So
Prop Joe found that out the hard way when he tried to make Marlo the son.
Hey, and it's like this. When you're late to the party, you start to see like where the music is really coming from, right? And you're like, damn, man, we just heard that. And then you come here, you kind of embarrassed because it's like, y'all, we know y'all stealing they shit now. So why would we keep coming to you just because y'all been here too long? Let's go to the new party. For us, we just got to make a bigger venue.
Yeah.
So we can fit everybody in, because they used to the big crowds, and that's why they still think they could take our content and redo our takes. But now it's like we build a bigger venue for the crowd to come into. Now we can hold our own parties, and we ain't got to worry about them no more.
So if it is the end, NBC taking over, NBC last broadcast NBA games from 1990 to 2002 during the peak of the MJ era and the Shaq and Kobe Lakers three-peat. Some of us on this couch are old enough to remember those days. Some may be a little younger.
Is that that? Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun,
John Tesh Round Ball Rock.
dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's
Basketball. No, I'm just kidding. So what are your favorite memories from the NBA on NBC era, Gil, or do you not care?
what is that again?
You wasn't rocking with the NBA on NBC?
Marv Albert.
I'm sorry, but listen.
Marv Albert.
Listen, I don't want to reminisce about a show that's getting canceled. Oh well, goddammit.
We're reminiscing about
Should have
something that may be
hired some
coming
younger.
back.
You should have hired some younger people in your staff.
Perhaps a three-time All-NBA player?
No, just
Kendrick.
had nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I mean, you know, if you're all 60, 50, 70, and there's a new wave of stuff that's coming up, how do you update if you're not listening to them? They're the ones, the TikTokers and all of this, they're moving the wave. So if you're not replacing your staff with younger people, then you get replaced by the younger generation.
Yes.
That's just how it happens. Right? You have to listen to the youth because the youth is the movement.
Yeah.
We're wise. They have the information.
Yes. Dinosaurs used to rule the earth.
You said Marv Albert?
Say it again?
That's why
Dinosaurs used to rule the earth.
Used to.
Used to.
Something younger came along.
But now you can go see him at Jurassic Park.
Robert is a freak, bro. Said Marv out.
It was the 90s, bro. He was turning up.
He was biting on that one.
For 3. All right.
Marvin Gaye.
All I know is for 3. For 3.
Freaky ass guy.
Chat, we got 8 more minutes then.
Michael Jordan.
Where you going? Oh, you cutting off the chat. I was
Yeah.
about to say, good, you can't dip. we got to
Cannot leave your own damn
We just
show.
started.
They don't want to see me anyway. They was like, why don't you just put it on Lexie? They just want me to do this right here. They don't even want to see me. That's,
Yeah, we got a minimum minutes requirement before we can get our bread, so you know that, right? We you gotta hit that minimum. But let's keep it moving. After an underwhelming performance on Tuesday, Bronny was solid in his second scrimmage at the NBA Draft Combine Wednesday with his pops watching in the stands. So Bronny finished the game with a team high 13 points in 23 minutes of action, going 4 for 10 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3.
Hey, Bronny.
Out there looking huff. So like I mentioned, LeBron was there sitting next to Lakers GM Rob Pelinka.
Lord.
And there have been reports of some team interest in Bronny. You see it.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much.
Why you looking like your daddy? But when y'all look at Bronny, I know we talked about him earlier in the week, coming back with a performance like this. Rashad, I see you have the black Air Forces. I'm just pointing out you have black Air Force Ones on. What do you think about this whole situation? And do you feel like Bronny can get it done in the league?
Can he get it done in the league? Like I stand on all of my statements about when you're a college basketball player, you got to be one of those guys, dominate, get that experience and knowing how it feels like to be one up on everybody that's in your position. I feel like he should do that, being able to show your competition, at least your peers, that you are elite. And then I think going into the league at this point right now, trying not to be behind his dad is going to put him at a discrepancy because he hasn't been dominant. Like if you, like Austin Rivers, like him coming into the league, he was dominant. Like he's dominant in college, he was dominant in high school. It was only up to him to show that he could be dominant in the NBA. So he didn't have no pressure up until he played for his dad. So like Bronny is like now he has to prove all these things while being in the NBA.
Prove what?
Well, don't you think it might be easier
He has to
because
prove
he's
that he
not
can
going to
play in
have
the NBA.
that? I mean, outside of just being LeBron James' son, he doesn't really have that pressure to go in the league and completely dominate like Austin Rivers did.
He don't have experience.
That's what I'm saying. So like, why can't he just go in
Experience
and
of
just
what though?
Feel
Like
it
he's-
out
like he
a
does have
regular
what do you
rookie.
want him? What do you want him to be?
An experienced basketball player he hasn't played.
He is experienced basketball.
What 18-year-old Kobe?
He looked like he looked like a pro to me.
Yeah, what experience did Kobe
Shit, that
have
shit
when
that he was doing, that shit that he was doing over there, he was never
doing
trying
that
that at USC.
Huh?
Like that stuff he was doing at the combine, he has never been doing that at USC.
Combine, bro.
It don't matter. It's just
That's the toughest
bro, it's the
place.
NBA.
Stop, y'all. Stop.
Bro,
What
it's
is the
NBA.
combine? So
Bro, it's
the
the
combine
NBA.
is
Combine is like practicing.
These dudes are
So who,
first
you
of all, these guys
didn't even stop. He didn't even play in the combine. He's lying.
Because I didn't have to.
Of course. What you talking he doesn't even know what it is.
didn't have to. I was that good. We was the best.
no,
we didn't have to.
So he doesn't know
We
nothing
didn't
about
have
the
to do
combine.
that.
So he doesn't know nothing about the combine.
You'd have to go do,
We didn't have to
do
play.
all that stuff.
So he don't know what it is to
We
be the
didn't have to
combine.
play.
Okay, yeah.
When you play, you have to
back
prove.
then,
You
yeah.
have to prove that you can play.
Yes.
They had the scrimmages for guys who had to prove.
Kids that had
have
to
to do
prove,
that.
not a bunch of walk-ons in college basketball. That's all the people trying to
Bronny
come
was
into the
good
draft.
enough,
The college is, I
he
think,
wouldn't have to be out there scrimmaging.
What?
College basketball is not in
That's my
good
point.
shape right now.
This is harder than college.
Yeah,
What's hard about it?
Everybody's trying to make it to the NBA right here.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does it
makes
mean?
Harder?
Then college?
That means everybody out there trying to compete. It's either I'm going to the draft or I'm going back to school.
Yeah.
Or I'm going overseas.
What's the
I think getting
difficulty
on
there?
Playoff basketball?
What's the difficulty
It's a
there?
draft
That's what I said.
You
He's
have
never-
options. There's no
he's
pressure
never-
when you got options.
He's never played in it. That's
You
why
got-
he's
you got
speaking.
options.
Nobody's going to the NBA
He's not
combine
speaking-
talking about,
If
yo, I'm not
Bronny-
trying to go to the
if
NBA.
Bronny doesn't play good there, you know what he can do?
What?
Go back to college.
Okay, that's not what he wants to do, though.
But he has that option.
That's not his option because he doesn't want. No, he doesn't want that.
But he has 2 weeks to decide if he wants to go back or not.
So if he's not playing well,
listen, that looks like a whole different player, bro. Bronny looked like a whole different player right now.
Choose any team he wants to play on and go a whole nother year and get some more experience and then come out next year.
So if you saw this player,
he looked fine enough right now.
wasn't LeBron James' son, you wouldn't be impressed by how he played in the combine?
No, I'll tell him go back to school.
No, he wouldn't.
Come on.
You tell him to move around?
Y'all want me to have the same
Bronny
opinion
averaged the same thing I averaged overseas and didn't play. By the time I got to the combine and all
You know
this.
the funny part is?
Not impressive. What are you hitting wide open shots?
He had the second best.
There's guys in the NBA who can't hit wide open shots right now. We watch it every day.
So we just want to add another one?
But he is hitting. You said he.
You just want to add another one?
He is making shots.
Said he's hitting wide open shots. So no, you're not adding someone that doesn't hit wide open shots.
It's not impressive.
He had the second best 3 rounds or 25 spots. He had the second best in all of it. So if there's 100-something kids there, he had the second best.
Top 6 vertical, if I'm not mistaken.
Top 6 vertical, like he has an NBA body. He's a guard. How many guards his height have 40-inch vertical?
Nobody's trying to say Bronny needs to go in here and average 30, but if they're comparing him to guys like Pat Bev, at the most Drew Holiday and stuff like that, that's a good comparison.
Eric Gordon,
like bro, that's over 10 years.
Gordon was a lottery.
What's the rush?
You said, what's the rush?
What's the rush?
I mean, I agree with
I'm
that.
ready.
He doesn't have to rush.
I mean,
What
the
do you
rush is
mean?
the rush. It ain't no rush. I'm ready.
If your comparison
I'm
is
ready.
Drew Holiday and Pat Bev, and you can go and get better and have your comparison be Kyrie Irving, like why not stay and get better?
Because you're going to get that in NBA. You're going to get the NBA trainer to train you.
But I'm ready
to be
now,
that
though.
person.
I've been ready. I've been around my dad. I've been around my dad my whole life. I've been around all this. He's been getting ready.
He wants to get out of that shadow. Clearly, he makes it known.
Then stay in college and get better.
No, I feel
How you getting better? You're getting better at
He looked better now. He looked better than he was at USC. The shit that he's doing now, he wasn't even doing at USC. He wasn't even trying to float he wasn't even doing none of that.
College
USC.
basketball.
College basketball.
The machine.
But
Ain't no zone in the NBA.
The NBA is way more wild.
UFC. Huh? Who told him to go to USC?
Himself.
He did. He's a
Did he
grown
make a
man.
mistake?
He's a grown man. He
Did he
makes his
make a
own
mistake?
decisions.
No.
No.
I mean,
No.
well, going to USC is generally a mistake.
He averaged the
anyway,
same shit I averaged when I went to Europe that one year. Got to the combine, got to the workouts, killing top 10. You never know what can happen, bro. Never know. But that shit look all right. What he doing right now, I'm not saying he got to go out there, but he looked way more comfortable than he did over there.
Hey, I guarantee you,
the game is way more wide.
If we would have said this before we seen it, do you think he's going to play in the combine? We would have all said no.
Say it again.
If we said, do you think Bronny will play in the combine and go against all those kids in the combine? We would have all said no. He'd just do private workouts by himself so he doesn't get embarrassed.
I would have never thought he would come out.
Why not?
Because you barely played and you average like 5 points a game. Like that's just a no.
There's a lot of people.
Automatic.
There's a lot of people that average 5.
There's some people that's
overseas.
But
They
that's
come
what
over
the
and average
combine
5 or
is
7.
For.
No.
For players like that to show what they have.
Show their NBA players. I'm not
Show
counting
that they're NBA players.
The combine
he looks like an NBA player.
is a resume trajectory where you show if you're ready for the NBA after you have a resume in college. You have a college resume and you come out for the draft to see where you place amongst everyone else and your peers. If you haven't played, what are you coming out here for?
I'm just trying to
Were
figure
there
out
lottery picks out there playing?
No.
But
I'm just trying to figure out what everybody's expectations
So
for Bronny is.
there's no lottery picks out there playing. Just what you just said.
Because the lottery picks
So
are
then
scared.
what is that?
They never said that he was going to be lottery though, so he could be first round though.
So what's so funny is
The Lakers got what, the 17th
This is the
pick?
funny part. The Matrix, Sean Marion, was going to be a second-round pick when he came out. He went to combine, tore it up, was a lottery.
So
I believe it.
So Rashad, I understand exactly what you're saying, but I will point out
I had Stephen Hunter on my team, and all I said is, look, rebound, I throw it up the court, I'm throwing it. All he did was just run and dunk the whole time. Picked what, 15? He got picked 15 because of it.
So I will say I understand exactly what you're saying in terms of having to have that resume coming in, but it's not unheard of to see guys with low numbers like that. I'll give you an example. Peyton Watson, freshman year at UCLA, 3.3 points per game, 3 rebounds. Not to
Coming off the bench,
not to say it's one for one comparison. I'm not saying LeBron.
And Johnny Hussein, who had the resume, didn't even get drafted.
But if they see potential in a young kid, and this is bigger than Bronny.
I just feel like you got this energy because he's LeBron James.
That's it. That's it. That's the only reason.
That's a good thing that you guys can point that out, right? It's easy for you guys to point that out.
Rashad, you wore
because
you wore
we're
a LeBron
talking about
jersey this
LeBron's
week.
kid, right? Right? But I'll put this out there. When my second year in college, I could have came out, get top 10. I could have been top 15. I averaged 20.
You would have been.
So I said to my advisor, who was William Wesley, I do not want to be another player that's out. I want to be top 3. You got to go back to school, Shad, and win a championship and make it undeniable. I had to make a decision. What kind of player do I want to be? Do I want to be a player amongst all these other players who can mix me up and have me just be another Johnny Juzang or Stephen Hunter? Or do I want to be elite? I want to be elite. I have a bigger standard for Bronny, not just because of his dad, because of his ability and his potential. Don't waste that just based on you trying to rush into this situation because everybody wants you to be there. You can hone your skills, you can get better as a player, and you can dominate in college. And you can have your college career be dominant enough to say, if I don't even make it in the NBA, I can look back and be like, yo, my college career was elite. My college career was elite.
So
my jersey's in the rafters,
okay, cool.
all of that stuff.
Okay, cool. So
right?
you went back.
But if I don't do that and something doesn't go right in the NBA, I'm just another fucking.
Do you think he can still have a historic college career even though the way his freshman season went?
If y'all saying that he went to the wrong school and he didn't get to play and all that shit, pick the right school. The NIL allows you now to go into the portal and say, I want to go to a team where I can actually play and hone in my skills.
Okay, so your sophomore year after you averaged 20, you would have went top 10. William West convinced you to go back to school to win a championship for you to be top 3. You went back to school, won a championship. Were you top 3?
Nope.
Okay. And then the guy.
You want to know why I wasn't top 3?
No. Then the guy.
I think you need to know why I wasn't.
The guy who did not have a resume, the guy who did not have a college resume, he was a freshman who had all this upside. He was young because you're a junior at this point. So that means as a junior, they done depicted all your flaws. As a sophomore, they don't really have any flaws on you. So top 10, top 5. Whatever. As a junior, they get to pick at you more. So they pick a freshman who was what, the 3rd, 4th option on the team, right? Williams, where did he get picked? 2, 3.
Second.
Yeah. The younger you are, I know you hate to hear it.
Hear what?
The younger you are, the better your chance. That's just the NBA fact. Unless you're averaging 35, 30 points as a junior or senior, they're going to go after the youth. If you look at the top 14 picks, they're all 18, 19 years old. That's what they want. Every year, there's no change. The best player that was 21 and over in the last 5, 6 years is Rui. There's only been 4 picks that's been 22 and up. Everybody else is 18, 19, 20. That's who they want.
Who went number one that year?
What year?
Sean May?
The year you're talking about, Marvin went number 2. Who went number 1?
Okafor? I don't know.
So you don't know, right? But you knew that. You knew that, but you don't know this. Yeah, you knew everything. When it come down to me, you know that. You don't know that.
I know who the number 2 pick was.
Andrew Bogut was number 1.
Okay.
You know what year he was? And you don't know what year he was either. Oh, okay. He was older.
He's
player.
Australian, so we don't.
He was older.
How old was he?
Okay, he was older.
Yeah.
How old was Andrew Bogut?
Yeah, he was in Utah. Yeah, he was older. Right? So the point that I'm making is, when I had to go back to solidify where I wanted to be picked, I was there. Number 3 to Portland. You know who they picked?
Who?
Martell Webster. You know why they picked him?
Why?
Because my coach did not have good things to say about me.
Monte Webster, 19, him?
But do you think but did you cause that? Or like
because at the time, all of the players in the draft were seasoned college players.
No, but how was your relationship?
Monte Webster, 19.
Though?
My relationship was
That's
what
what he
it
said?
was. Regardless of what it was, I was good enough to go top 3 where I was predicted to go.
Bogut was 20, I think,
That's
when he
the
was
point.
drafted. But
Right?
That's always been my point. My point is he can establish himself to have a resume where it's undeniable to pick him in the
I know what you're saying. I don't feel like what you're saying is wrong.
Mess it up like they messed it up for you. Why can't
No,
you get it out?
because my coach did that,
Bogut-
not anybody else.
Bogut was 20.
In college, what if
He
something
got to
like
pick
that?
the right school. I didn't
was
pick the
20.
right school.
Bogut was
either.
20?
So why didn't you leave?
Because I knew I was going to solidify myself in the legacy of North Carolina.
But that was a different time too. So if you left, you had to sit out for a whole last year.
I mean, I sat out.
But you don't think
I made that decision because I was going to leave.
But you don't think like if Bronny go to the draft, right, get drafted, and he on the two-way, and he's developed, like I think he'll be able to develop faster in the G League than he would be able to go back to college.
But
Depending
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know, if he gets drafted, whatever, like he'll
like
probably,
Kenya said the other day, G League kind of feels like a graveyard now. I know what you're saying from the standpoint of development, but it's also potential for a dude to get lost.
I mean, shit, not for him. He'll sell out. Like they'll come watch him play in the G League for a couple games. I'm just saying, like, just to get, if you don't think he's ready now, I'm not going back to college though. I'd rather go to the G League or whatever, be on a two-way, come up and down and whatever for the first year. We're not looking at Bronny and be like, man, he gonna come in and go for 30. It's just, bro, he can play though.
But why not though? Why not have that expectation for him where he can create that expectation for us to have? Stay in college and be that nigga where we can be like, yo, Bronny's about to come out.
What if he doesn't want to do that?
Yeah, because college is not in that house. Because I don't think college is in that household.
Sometimes
like,
you're
that household. That household ain't breeding. That household ain't breeding college.
Sometimes
you know who my dad is.
Sometimes your 1-2 ain't got nothing to do with it.
Man, listen, college ain't good. Listen, college ain't good enough for this household.
He doesn't plan on staying to get his degree. What is he staying there for?
To get better.
He can get better in the league.
Can he?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the best league. It's the best league. There's no other league that you can get better.
Is the NBA a development league?
Now it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is?
Now
That's what we're doing?
For young players?
It is now.
Yes.
Now, when we came up.
Yeah. So it's not
now.
we don't have a life expectancy of 3 years now?
Yeah, when you come out at 22, yeah, and then and then you're 25, yeah.
I'm in at 22.
You come in at 18, and your expectancy is 21, yeah, you still
like
got
we got
about
time.
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
A team is investing in a 6-year project for every single player that's under.
Yeah, we see it all the time. I can name some players right now. Since, I mean, when we bring up the Donovan Mitchell
who got paid because they 3 years, 4 years into the league.
Bring up a name that we don't know about that didn't have an established name under 18 or under 19 that's still in the league right now.
We're not talking. We're talking about someone
that's still in the league right now. Jokic, we didn't know nothing about him.
Came in at 18.
We can say Ingram. We can say, I mean, shit, everybody.
Came in at 18, but Ingram went to college.
Wait, can they come in at 18? I don't think they.
He came in at 19
no more.
Wait, no, Ingram. Wait, Jason Tatum came in at 18. Wait, hold on.
18. So you're saying elite names. I'm talking about the ones that's under the radar.
So second rounders.
I'm talking about the guys.
I mean, how old was Jokic?
That's been in the league for 6 years.
No, Jokic was older.
Oh, he was? Okay.
Bronny has an established name. So
He doesn't have an established game.
But you said name.
He doesn't have an established game.
His game is defense. First of all, they love his defense. So and he can shoot the three. So there's his game.
I don't know. I feel like if he wasn't LeBron James' son, people would be like, "Oh, this is a gem."
And he can create plays.
This is a gem.
Zach LaVine came off the bench. Was 19 when he came in.
But he was
lottery.
But he was what?
He was nice.
Lottery. He came off the bench.
But he was getting
average 7.
Nice.
19 is why he got.
There were some other.
He averaged 7 coming off.
Didn't Jason Tatum come off the bench his rookie,
Give me another name.
rookie year?
Give me another.
There were some other factors at play with Zach LaVine during the UCLA days.
Because the father played the son.
That was their power squad they put out.
Cool, but he came off the bench and averaged 7.
I understand.
Don't let him do that.
7.
Don't let him do that.
No.
Man, don't let him do that to you, bro. He'll do anything to be right. Let me tell you.
In the combine, if he wasn't Bronny, he would be a gem. People are like, oh,
He would be a
this?
gem.
Listen, all I know
Gem.
I know is that college shit don't live in that household. So that's cool and all. Yeah, you did your college USA thing, but yo, we got bigger plans.
We want to see what you're coming into the NBA. I don't care about your college resume.
Yeah.
What is going to be your NBA resume? So if you average, I just need to see your potential, right?
You got more potential than Michael Jordan kids.
Right? You got, no, it ain't even about, no. It's 3 years, like Bronny is 19 years old.
In 3 years,
in 3 years, he'd be 22.
Saying.
What I'm saying is 3 years, he'd be 22. That means I have him for 3 years to try to make him great versus someone who's coming out of college at the same age. I know what you look like at 22, right? You're coming into the NBA at 22. You're at the combine at 22 versus I can get this 18, 19-year-old kid and work him out for 3 years. I don't know what he's going to be at 22, but I know he's going to be better than you.
And he's holding his own, though.
He's going to be better than you at that same age.
Ain't like he playing bad.
That's what they do.
Well, we saw the same thing in McDonald's game. A lot of people thought Bronny shouldn't have made the game, but it wasn't like he came out there looking like a bum. He did good.
Bro, he can play, though. It's the IQ, though. I think we're missing, like, bro, what do you like, we're looking at, what you want him to beat LeBron James? He can play basketball. Like, he has IQ. He don't really be out there doing too much. He just play the game. And he's still young, bro. Just wait till he's 21.
That's all they're going off of.
Just wait till he's 21, bro. Watch.
That's all they're going. He's young.
So let's extend this out.
Trust me.
Let's extend this out.
But like this.
Trust me.
How many players is Eden? How old is Eden?
His
How old is Eden?
Eden, Zach Eden.
Zach Eden's about.
disgusted by a little kid.
And this is
He's a
reality.
little kid.
This.
I'm a basketball.
Zach Eden,
He's a
22,
kid.
or he just turned 22.
Basketball.
Hey,
Do this, shit, man.
It's like the yin and yang on this.
Here we go.
Two sides of the couch.
Yeah.
he wants Edie to be a lottery pick, right?
I don't want it.
He think he should be, right? He's 22. I'm looking at a 22-year-old in the NBA right now getting compared to Jordan. Ant-Man.
What is that?
It's 22.
What does that have to do with this?
This is what it have to do with it. I have a 22-year-old, because he came in at 19, looking like the next Michael Jordan, right?
And that's in 3 years.
That's in 3 years, looking like the next Michael Jordan. So why would I pick a 22-year-old in the NBA or just coming out of college when this is what this age looks like?
Because there's no one else to pick.
Yes, I can pick a 19-year-old.
There's no one.
I can pick a 19-year-old, get him for 3 years, and I know he's going to be better than
You
this
can just
motherfucker
make
coming.
a Michael Jordan.
No, I know
Is
he's
that what
going to
you're
be.
saying?
I know he's going to be better than the
This is not a
22-year-old.
fucking incubator, or you could just, I'm just gonna take this kid and make him into something. No, the
Yeah,
nigga
that's-
got Anthony Edwards at Georgia was that guy.
Yeah.
That's why he at 22 is being compared to Michael Jordan.
so who do you think-
Zach Edey at 22 played 4 years.
Yeah.
Right?
And
He's 7'4".
Yeah.
Two-time national
Right?
player of
It
the
took
year.
him
Yes.
that time to develop into that.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't come out early.
Good.
Right.
So now that he's where he's at, he can't stay in college no more longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Should.
So who else are you gonna pick?
Not him.
Not him?
Why?
He's 22.
Why?
washed. He's an old motherfucker.
Is that the only reason you're not gonna pick him? It's because he's 22?
No, but I'm saying how high though?
That's
A lottery? I can
so
get some. No,
weak.
a lottery. No, we
If
can
we're
wait.
talking
No,
basketball, that's the weakest excuse I've ever heard in my life.
Then you might as well.
We're talking basketball.
bro.
We're not talking birth
you-
certificates. What are you talking
we
about?
are.
You're always going to go younger, bro.
What are we
Bro, you're always
talking
going to go
about?
younger.
Edie played in
When?
the combine.
Is it Edie playing at the combine?
Did he play?
Yeah.
I don't know if he
Did he
played, but he's
play?
at the combine.
I don't know if he's playing. No, because
You know we only care about
He
Bronson.
won't.
He's a lot.
Somebody like him won't play because he'd be scared.
Let me find out from Gil. Let me confirm. You know.
Because what if
So-
what if a player like Edie played in the combine and looked horrible?
He's done. You're right.
Lottery picks not playing in the
But
contract.
that's what I'm saying.
He's not a lottery-
So if he goes, so the lottery picks can duck smoke, but the kids that are trying to fight for that lottery pick gotta play.
He's there, but
Just
he
not
play in those
impressed,
scrimmages?
No matter what they
Did
do.
he play in the
But
scrimmages?
say Bronny played horrible, then everyone would have been like, "See, we told you he's not an NBA player. He's not an NBA player, but he played well." But
It just,
everyone's like, he didn't play well enough.
just doesn't work like that. It's when you're a projected draft pick, you sit your ass down and you watch these niggas fight for the scraps.
So they're fighting for scraps.
They have to fight for it. They have to fight to show
Pick
the
an
they have to
NBA scrap.
No,
Yes,
so think
they
about
have to fight.
Then who's going harder? A college kid that's in college or a bunch of kids fighting for scraps?
You think your resume? You think people
No.
care about your resume when you get to the NBA from what you did in college?
No, not
Don't
whatsoever.
care at all.
Don't nobody care.
One
They don't
thing.
care if you average 3 or you won a championship.
Don't nobody, bro. Once you get to that, once you put that Jerry logo on your chest, don't nobody care what you did at
College.
at
What do
UNC.
you
You gotta
care?
prove it, right? You gotta
Yeah.
prove it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't have a fucking problem proving it. I didn't have a fucking problem showing niggas I deserve to be here. I didn't have no fucking problem doing. I don't think a lot of players who play in college
many workouts did you
have
do?
a fucking problem. 6.
And you went against everybody, like you didn't duck, like.
Huh?
I'm just asking. Shit, I did 15 workouts.
I did
But
17.
you know why you did 15?
Damn.
Damn.
Huh?
You know why you did 15?
Why?
Because you was coming from overseas. They needed to make sure you was proven. So if you would have went to college, they'd have had plenty of film and footage to see. They'd have been like, oh, we watched that game live. We was there. We recruited him. He was there. I'm BJ Armstrong watching you in the Maui Invitation tournament. And I'm watching you play. I'm like, damn, I know. I watched that game. I was there.
Your senior
he shut
year.
him down.
Your senior year. I mean, your junior year.
Let's stop talking about me, though.
Your junior year. No. So we can
Y'all
show you
love
how it's
using
not valued. How it's not valued. You were a top shooting guard in the country, right?
I was the best.
Okay, now, who was the second best? Did you play against him?
JJ Redick.
Did you play against him?
JJ Redick.
He was the second best.
JJ Redick.
Where did he get drafted? What number?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Pulling it up
JJ
now.
Redick.
Was the second best player in as a shooting guard.
11th.
11th in the 2005 draft?
2006. He stayed another year. He went 4 years.
So name someone that came out in the same draft that you faced that was a lottery pick.
That was a lottery pick?
Nobody.
Charlie, guard?
Yeah. Nobody, sir.
Shooting guard?
You said what?
Shooting guard.
Okay.
That he had to go against? And I tell you all the guards I went against that was lottery.
But the point is this.
Sure, you play with most of them guys.
Oh, yeah. He played. So the point is.
Tracy Wright went second.
Anton
Wright was.
Your team had four lottery picks?
Yeah.
So my point is this.
Yeah, they was cooking.
In college.
Yeah, they was cooking.
In college.
That's crazy.
In college, in your position as a stud, you don't necessarily play against another juggernaut in your position. So you getting tested for your position probably won't happen in your college.
It happened the whole 3 years I was playing. I dominated my position. What are you talking about? I was the number one shooting guard because I dominated every shooting guard I went up against.
But who was the other lottery picks?
It ain't about who the other lottery picks
was. Who was your competition?
There wasn't a need for shooting guards in that draft. That's why I went where I went.
Where's your competition is what I'm saying. When you're in college, there's 14 lottery picks.
It's 30 teams. Somebody need a shooting guard.
What I'm saying is
that's why they didn't pick
what I'm saying is there's 14 lottery picks out of all college basketball.
Yeah.
That means it's not as tough as you think because you probably played your whole career and probably played against two people in your position that would have been lottery.
Wow.
Is what I'm saying.
That's the way to dilute
so
it. That's the way to dilute it.
It is diluted like that.
Yeah, it is.
So when you ask
that's
me
a good way to
how many people did I guard in college basketball that was a lottery pick? Jason Richardson. And he wasn't in my position, but I had to guard him.
Damn.
I guarded a lot in college.
So what I'm saying is, what your resume is in college don't mean nothing. When you get to the NBA, they're all NBA players.
And I'm gonna tell you what. And I'm gonna tell you.
That's crazy.
No,
it's just facts.
There's no facts about what you just said.
So name them.
You just gave a whole hypothetical opinion about some shit.
That wasn't then name them.
Name who? I played against Rudy Gay. I played against Wild Dean. I played against a bunch of motherfuckers who.
I said your position, the guard you're guarding.
Like I said,
the person you're guarding.
The guys that I
So
guarded.
who tested you and you tested?
It really doesn't matter.
It does.
I didn't guard
now
guys.
You're speaking
I didn't guard guys at the 2-guard position.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I guarded the 3-guard position.
No, you was guarding Luther Head, who was the 2-guard.
I was guarding Darren Williams. We was both guarding different players, me and Jack Emanuel.
I watched the game. So you were guarding Luther Head. So was Luther Head a lottery? Was Luther Head a lottery?
Look, he was watching the game. I actually guarded D. Brown.
D. Brown?
This nigga played
I actually guarded D. Brown.
So was he a lottery?
You don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
Was he a lottery?
No. Why does he have to be a lottery?
Again. So it's not a hypothetical, sir. It's an actual fact. Because I'm asking you, how many lottery picks did you play in your position in your junior year? And you can't name one.
How did we all of a sudden do the goalpost to talk about me, but so he can feel good about his point?
So what no.
Y'all just got to go one-on-one.
No,
we just went from Zach Edey. To talking about me.
No, because you were the best.
Fuck, man?
So I'm asking you, who did you play against?
We supposed to be talking about Bronny.
Again.
What the fuck are we talking about me for?
So therefore, when you come into the NBA, that is your test. Because college is not your test. College is not your test because you're not really playing against anybody.
Come on, man.
In your position. And you proved it. So Bronny has a fair chance because when he gets to the NBA or he's going through this, it is all elite players. That is a fact.
Well, there's no draft picks in the combine he's going up against right now. So there are not elite players he's playing against. Obvious. Those are not the facts.
How do you not know? You don't know who's being drafted at what?
Yo, don't they do private workouts still?
Yes.
So
He's
about
gonna
to
go again.
right. So he's about to.
Yeah.
So he did this. So now he's about to go in them workouts and really get to it. So I mean, we about to see.
So we asked
Back
the
to school, man.
We asked the chat.
By the way, Johnny Flynn went higher than me in the draft, and he wasn't better than me. And he went.
Not
to
a lot of guys that were better than you, Brandon.
No,
Give
but
yourself some credit.
No, but you said I had to prove myself when I came
did.
back,
You
right?
did.
And I came back and I killed Johnny Flynn in every workout, and he still went
You
higher
had
than
to
me.
prove that though.
So
Then you couldn't
I did prove it.
You couldn't just not work out with Johnny Flynn and then pick you. You had to prove.
No, I did. So what I'm saying, and he still went top 5.
Yeah, but you still.
So-
That don't mean that he wasn't good just because you were better than him. Give yourself some credit, bro.
Was he good?
Yes, he was good. He was very good.
So we asked the chat. Is it obvious? 72% said yes.
Thank you.
I don't know what that means, but we'll
What?
keep it moving.
Is what?
Just a question.
God damn!
We asked the chat.
72%?
Yes.
Is it obvious?
71.
Oh, that you're hating?
Damn.
Is he hating? Is it obvious
what is it-
that?
what are we
Is it
talking
obvious
about,
that you gotta come into the NBA and prove yourself because your college resume don't work? Yeah, it's
Open
obvious.
to interpretation, but
Is it
the chat gets mad when they don't feel like they're a part of the show.
It's gonna kill you.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Well, enough of the college talk. Let's
Don't
switch
go back
up.
to college.
Let's go to the.
From we just talking.
No,
from
you
your,
just said it.
From your
You're going back to college.
From your
Messed you
example.
up.
It didn't mess me up.
Yes, it did. They
the
told you to
coach-
go back to college. You'd be
the
top
coach
3, and you
talked
didn't go
bad
top 3.
about
So
us.
it messed
Still
you
got
up.
drafted.
We didn't say
Yeah,
you
but-
wasn't gonna get drafted, but you went back because they said you was gonna be top 3, right?
And I should have been.
But you weren't. And you said
So
it was
that's why you
college
didn't go back to
coach.
Didn't
college.
mess me up.
Yeah.
Dirty Roy was
mess
there.
with
You went lower than you
I
were
would have
going
went to Portland.
You would have been top 10
So
before.
it did mess you up.
Portland.
It did mess you
Yeah.
up because you wanted to be top 3.
I played with KG.
Hey, no sales tax in Portland though.
Played with KG.
Who had the 10th pick the year before, 2004?
You went to
Let me see, Gil.
You would have been top 10 the year before.
what pick you?
Is it obvious?
14. So you'd have been Cat. Boy, you'd have been with LeBron. You'd have been with LeBron.
They would have been like, they would have been here.
No.
That was my man.
That was his man back then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he would have been a champion.
Okay.
All right, let's keep this thing moving.
No.
See, it didn't work out the way.
He'd have been.
Now I'm on this side. now, see how it panned out? It panned out the right way.
He'd have been part of the whole.
It's a whole villain backstory.
Said
It's like,
yin yang.
yeah, see, fucked it up there and fucked it up there. Nah, he's a hater.
All right, well let's keep this thing moving.
His whole life is hate.
Rashad, you're a man of the people, well respected in the Braves. Black Air Force Ones. We know what time it was today.
It's 3v1 every time I'm on this motherfucker.
No, don't
Feel
do
me?
that, Rashad.
Feel
I'll be on
me?
your side
You know you.
sometimes.
No, Lex. We done talked about this.
I'll
Over
be on
your,
your side
you said over your shot?
Don't you do that, Trill.
Rashad just opened his mouth.
Kendrick all day, baby. You're not like us, nigga.
Someone go get him an Emmy right now. No, so let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. So, got to talk a little Cavs Celtics. Celtics were back in Boston for Game 5, facing the Cavs squad missing Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen, and Karis LeVert. What was left of the Cavs put up a fight to avoid elimination, but Boston delivered the knockout blow to make another trip to the Eastern Conference Finals. So Jason Tatum almost dropped a triple-double with 25 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. He also had 4 steals, 9 for 16 from the field, 3 for 7 from 3. Al Horford had his best game of the series with 22 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists. So Big Al joins LeBron and Kareem as the only players over 37 with a 20, 15, and 5 playoff game. Derek White had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 dimes. Jaylen Brown finished with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. He only took 9 shots in the game. So the injury-depleted Cavs went out swinging, cutting the deficit to 3 in the fourth quarter, but were no match for the top team in the East. Evan Mobley finished with a playoff career-high 33 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks, going 15 for 24 from the field. Marcus Morris had his best game of the playoffs, coming off the bench to drop 25 points. He was 5 for 6 from 3. And Darius Garland had 11 points and 9 assists.
Are you reading stats from the team that lost?
Yeah, I'm giving you.
I'm
giving you.
I'm hearing 39 and 33 and 29 and it's like
Story of the game, Gil. You know, see, this is the thing. But you can't, but see.
I'm sorry.
Nah, Gil. You was feeling yourself going live, coming in here.
I'm just
trying to infringe on my hosting.
I'm gonna let you finish, man. It was just confusing.
Not giving niggas no warning that we live.
I'm just hearing stats of people who just lost the game.
You know how?
I'm 39, 40. Damn, they lost still?
35, 45.
45, 47.
He had 12 blocks, a career high. Like, dog, he lost, dog.
Yo, give me the story of the game.
Okay.
You came in here with the camera live, didn't warn
My bad,
nobody.
my
Didn't know
bad.
if I was on your live or not.
My
Feeling
bad.
yourself.
You're right. You're right.
Always trying to undermine me on the Lord's Thursday.
bad.
But nonetheless, Darius Garland as well, a member of the losing team, had 11 points, 9 assists. He was 4 for 17 from the field. So with the win, the Celtics reach the Eastern Conference Finals for the 3rd straight season. They've also made the ECFs 6 out of the last 8 seasons. So for the Celtics fans on the couch, we'll start with Lexie. Because you've been in it for a minute.
Yeah.
How impressive has the Celtics' recent playoff success been, despite not winning a title yet in that window?
Super impressive. You know, I'm a Celtics girl through and through, no matter what. To be honest, I have not really been watching that many of the games because I've been worried about my season instead.
You have been diligent, but you can still lie to people. Be like, I've been locked in,
I'm not even gonna lie,
multitasking.
but that's my squad. I still think Jason Tatum is severely underrated, even though they're on a great team. Watching the highlights though, and then after playing last night, like they really don't play no fucking defense at all, like the NBA. Like,
She said after playing last night.
after playing last night and facing what I was facing defensively and what we was doing defensively, I'm like, I want to play more like them.
In what aspect? Like rotations and all that shit?
Rotations, spacing, like
Scrambling,
we be locking up,
close out.
like
Y'all be
till the end of the shot clock.
Y'all be hacking.
Y'all be hacking.
No, we do.
Y'all
They
be
be
hacking.
And they let it happen. I thought I
That
was
shit
playing a
is rough.
football game last night. Like they gotta,
We gonna be there Friday. We
no,
gonna
they
go
gotta
for it.
let us loosen up. And even I was watching the games the other night, like just hacking, like super physical. They gotta loosen that up.
You gotta get
because-
tough out there.
What?
You gotta get tough.
I am. We are tough. I mean, you see, we are tough. I mean, we still putting points up on the board and stuff, which made me happy. But sorry, this is about the Celtics. But I was just watching the highlights, like, damn.
You know we move
so
around.
much damn space on that floor for activities.
You talked about
Like, man, if we just had some free space like that, I average like 25. That's just,
Yeah.
right?
Now I got some wiggle now. So now I'm realizing that there's not a lot of space. So I just gotta figure that
You gotta
out.
make
But
that space. But you
yeah.
talked about Tatum getting disrespected.
Constantly.
How did you feel about him finishing 6th in MVP voting?
Crazy. I picked him winning I had him winning when we all put in our guesses when the season started. I had he was gonna win.
No. And
But I don't know. Like we always talk about, they move the goalposts constantly about what's considered MVP. Like best player on the best team. Like, okay, yeah.
it shifted. It
Let me
has
ask you a
just.
question. Is he playing like the MVP right now?
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
You don't know, right?
I haven't watched it.
Rashad, do you think he's playing like the MVP right now?
Is the Joker playing like the MVP
But it don't
right
matter. It's not about postseason. Like,
But it's just about play. I'm just
Regular season award.
I'm just talking about play.
Okay.
Like when you're playing as a player, you've been nominated for these awards,
Yep.
and you're continuing your play. And we look at the way you're playing now and say, that's the fucking MVP. He's playing like the guy who won the award. And Tatum is not playing like that.
I mean, compared to Joker, no.
And no,
I think
But I
Tatum
still
focused
think
on. I think
SGA
Tatum
should've
focused
won.
on getting that ring.
because look, Luka's still playing. SGA still playing. Neither one of them, to me, are playing like MVPs. They're
They're
playing
not.
like very, very good players.
Yeah.
But Joker's playing like the MVP. He's killing.
Experience.
And he's killing the guy who, whether people respect it or not, got the Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh.
And he's roasting his ass.
Bro, we told y'all when he missed that game it was gonna go downhill.
But for the MVP to roast the Defensive Player of the Year on a regular basis like that, it's like it's deserving
That's
of
because
the
he
award.
missed the game. He felt like, oh, you think you could miss a game? Oh, you think you that good to miss a game because you had a kid? Bet. Watch
It
this.
was just your first kid. No,
Watch this. It's just
No, I'm just kidding.
All right,
I'm
bet.
supportive of him going.
No, I
to
mean-
getting it.
no, that's fine. But bet. Since you think, all right,
No,
bet.
he already witnessed the child.
Exactly.
Gil, he had to get the skin to skin and establish a relationship.
The baby was already here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
He had to swaddle.
So Jokic look at that as nigga.
That's his decision
they say
to
the baby
make,
came out
but
at midnight.
I thought she was
Bad.
having.
Nah.
He can't get his first swaddle though, Gil. You know how
did.
important that
Now
is.
I'm about to get y'all
What I'm
niggas out of
saying
here.
is
Sick.
he did.
Okay, that makes things a little different, but I still
How does it
like
make it
respect.
different?
I still respect him going to do that for his family.
What?
We not respect family no more.
Yeah, we do respect family.
We do respect family.
We do respect
Let the
family.
man go be with his
And
family.
that's
during
fine, but what I'm
childbirth.
saying is you disrespecting a player like that at that level,
I mean,
thinking
yeah,
you can
there's
miss a
gonna
game
be, your family's
because
gonna
of something
feel
like
away,
that.
or
What's
your
the funny
opponent's
is,
gonna
I
feel
Googled-
away. And he picked
Like
your
Jokic
opponent.
said, he give his
Oh, well.
MVP trophy to his
You know what I
boy.
did? I actually.
That wasn't real. That was.
I Googled every
We can roll
player.
with it.
Not
So
every
you
player, but
can't
all
be
the
putting
top
that type of
players.
I didn't say it.
No, you did the same shit. You put the same shit.
Y'all go for it. Y'all
With the In-N-Out
roll with
chicken
it.
sandwich.
I wrote. I said, oh, that was crazy.
would-
I just throw it in there.
It was very believable though. It was close.
Hey,
I had to listen to it twice, like, oh, this nigga don't talk like
I
that.
just do that to piss him off. Let's see what he gonna do. Like, look, he gonna take it. Look, watch he gonna take it.
I'm heavy on Twitter. I gotta check the handles now.
And they won.
Got
Got
So
to.
who cares?
I know you
They
gonna
won.
figure it out.
Who cares?
Oh, that's fake.
They won.
So but our other resident Celtics fan, lifelong since about 7 months ago. How impressive has the Celtics' recent playoff success been, despite not winning a title?
Not impressive at all.
What?
Nope.
3 straight Eastern Conference Finals trips, 6 in the last 8 seasons. Not impressive.
This one is probably the least impressive.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, because I think all the other ones they had more formidable opponents. The players were
I
at
will
least
say it's
halfway.
giving cakewalk right
yeah, it's
now.
been cakewalk.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say if they're being tested yet
Yeah.
now with the team that they got.
Yeah.
And even Jason saying last night, like they've been here before, they know what to know what to expect, but everyone's falling down that's been in front of them. Like even Donovan, Karis LeVert, Jared Allen all went down in the last game.
This is crazy.
It's like, yo,
Like, we quit.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh
So like, we quit.
shit! I'm scared. Say those names again. Yeah, we might lose.
He's 99, nigga.
Oh, we might lose.
Anyway,
Always appreciate a good
they went
bump up.
down. Oh shit. Let's bring.
It was like the names he said. I was like, wait a minute.
Whoa.
I mean, I would be talking about the Bucks, but
Whoa.
but where the fuck they at? They at home with you, huh?
Mykonos.
All right, we could calm that shit right on the fuck down.
No, we're not.
Okay,
Because-
back to the winning squad. All right, back to the niggas who winning. All right, so they just ain't been battle tested. I just think that they playing the prima donna role right now, and looking at Joker and looking at whoever it is, Luka or Joker, y'all gonna have your motherfucking work cut out.
Brent, how impressive has the Celtics' recent success been?
Jason Tatum's run has been very successful. 3 Eastern Conference Finals.
He's got 5 and 7
He got
years.
5.
I mean, 5 of them.
Yeah, 5 and 7.
Yeah, 3 in a row, but he's been to the finals. I think we was in the chat and he was saying that he was trying to compare Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell. I think this right here is like the reason why you should never do that. I think it's blasphemy.
Why is that?
It's blasphemy that you put Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell on the same, like you tried to compare them,
Why not?
because we're looking at it.
What, the teams? Different teams?
No, we're just looking at his success.
Cleveland Cavaliers compared to the Boston Celtics?
Jason Tatum is a first team All NBA. So that means, he was the best player in his position.
They play two different positions.
No, they kind of play the same.
He plays at 3. He plays at 3.
2.
Donovan Mitchell is 6'3".
Okay, whatever. You put it in the chat. You said they were comparable.
Yeah.
Right? They're not.
They are.
No, they're not. They can't even get over the hump.
It's the team, bro. We're comparing players or teams.
I'm comparing when Jason Tatum first came in. He averaged 13, 17. I'm looking at the development from here.
Same development.
No, different.
They both average the same for career.
But not coming in, though. Jason Tatum had to take, I think
do
Jason
more.
Tatum came off the bench.
Does that
if
mean
I'm
that
not
Donovan is
mistaken.
better because he averaged more?
You said what?
Does it mean that Donovan's better because he averaged more? He didn't have to take that route?
No, Donovan isn't better. Donovan isn't the number one option. He's not, that's why I'm saying it's blasphemy. He's not even the number one option. You
Who's the
comparing him
number
to
one
Jason
option on
Tatum.
Cleveland?
Huh?
Who's the number one option on Cleveland?
Nobody. They just a great team. They just a good team. Just a bunch of role players.
So Donovan Mitchell's a role player.
Yeah, he's a number 2.
Who's the number 1 on Cleveland?
They don't have one.
So how's he number 2?
Well, you said they average the same. One averages for his career,
So let's talk Donovan.
23 and 7.
Let's talk Donovan.
If Jason Tatum was on that on Cleveland, he would.
So
might have a better chance.
Brandon, you got us here. Let's talk about Donovan Mitchell. Missed the last 2 games with a calf injury, but averaged 30 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists for the series on 48, 35, 82 shooting splits. For his career, Spider's averaging 28 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in the playoffs, but has never advanced past the second round. Brandon, do you believe Donovan Mitchell is a true #1 option?
No, he's not the vocal point on the championship team. That's all. Great player, probably a great guy off the court and everything, but he's just not the vocal point. Being a great guy off the court doesn't make you a killer on the court either. So
Okay.
but
he's not a killer on the.
No, he's a killer, but he's just not that type of killer. Like, you know.
What type of killer you want him to be? With the chop your head off killer?
Yeah.
Or the manslaughter accidentally?
Like OJ or Jeffrey Dahmer?
Killer. Which kind of killer are you talking about?
OJ.
Yes, I believe.
OJ not here no more.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on, man.
Shit.
Come on, man. We debating here. Don't touch
No,
the table now.
I am. But I just feel like, okay, 7 years in, right? Then I looked at that draft class, right? I looked at the draft class, and when I'm looking at the draft class, I'm looking at certain people that's in that draft class, and you got guys like Malik Monk. I think Malik Monk is a better player than Donovan Mitchell. Just off the fact, if you look at the stats, Malik Monk is averaging 15 points and 5 assists, and he's only getting about 26 minutes. So if he averaged 34 minutes, what the hell you think he'll be averaging in his numbers?
So let's give you the stat man.
No, I'm just saying these are the same people that's in the same class.
Give you the stat man.
And then we got Darrington Fox.
Let me give you
same 7 years, right? Darrington Fox. I mean, no, if you go look at the numbers, if these guys are getting the same type of opportunity that he's getting, what would their numbers be?
I'm looking at the numbers right now.
That's fine.
You know what this is?
What?
Jason Tatum, 23.1 regular season stats per game.
Right.
Donovan Mitchell, 24.8. That means that's more.
Stat man?
All right, let's go rebounds per game. Jason Tatum at 7, Donovan at 4. That means he has more rebounds. Jason Tatum has more rebounds. Donovan Mitchell, 4.6 assists per game. Jason Tatum, 3.5. Right? This is seven years together, right?
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell and Jason Tatum both are 5-time All-Stars. And
Yeah, keep
total
going.
points. Total points, 11,852 versus 11,619. Now, remember, me and you are having this conversation, so we don't let this nigga come over here.
Man, we're having a conversation.
Feels without conversation, right? What's the difference between the two again?
One plays in a system, and the other one just does whatever he wants.
Which one is which? Which one is which? Which one is which?
One is 2 years older, too, I heard.
Yeah.
Which one is which? Who plays in the system and who don't?
Jason Tatum plays in the system.
Okay.
So that's why he can't do that. If he was outside of that system, he would be doing that. I just said Malik Monk is.
Older, Donovan?
I just said I believe Malik Monk is a better player than Donovan Mitchell. He just don't get the opportunity.
How tall is Jason Tatum?
He's 6'8".
He's 6'8"?
Yeah.
I thought he was 6'10".
They have the same stats, but one's 2 years younger. So that means
In the draft,
How tall is Jason Tatum?
he's 6'8". It says right here in his draft.
Gil claims 6'10", but I don't know if that's
No, it's 6'8". It says right here in his draft he was 6'8".
And
the
Donovan-
shoes on. That's with the shoes off. I can't help it if they.
Malik
what is
Monk-
hold on.
Malik
he
Monk is
keeps
6'3".
doing that. How tall is Bronny?
Bronny measured in with no shoes at I think 6'1.5".
And then what is he with shoes on?
I would say 6'3.5".
Okay, so they. Okay, so
potentially. I don't know how big is his.
So Jason Tatum is 6'8".
if he's wearing stilettos.
6'8" and Donovan Mitchell 6'3".
He's 6'3" with a shoe. No, Donovan Mitchell was 6'1" and then 6'3", so he's Bronny.
6'1".
So Bronny's the same
So
So
size.
he's
Donovan Mitchell was
And
6'8".
Brunson.
If Donovan Mitchell was
Oh,
6'8",
this is hypothetical now.
Brandon,
How
if
tall is
Donovan Mitchell was 6'8",
Brunson?
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell.
what kind
was
of would he be better player for you if he was 6'8"?
No, it'd be the same thing.
All right, so if Jason Tatum was 6'1", what kind of player you think he'd be?
They thought Donovan.
It's
I feel like Jalen.
I don't know.
hypotheticals, dog. You can't even prove it.
We talk hypotheticals every single day.
We can prove one's
So-
2 years younger.
Brandon, can you answer the question?
You
What
doing
kind of
height.
player would Jason Tatum look
We
like
don't know.
if he was 6'1"?
I don't know. I'm not
don't know.
comparing height.
So you're gonna let him answer
No,
for you?
no. I'm just saying. No, listen. Let's go Malik Monk.
It's a
Malik
weird
Monk is 6'3".
hypotheticals.
So we don't do hypotheticals no more, Brandon?
Now we're not going to argue them, prove a point.
Bro,
Didn't we do a whole Allen Iverson conversation on hypotheticals on how much he would average if he played in today's game? We sat here and did a
And it
whole
was
Allen
fucking
Iverson,
segment.
Allen Iverson
And
is
how
a
do you-
different. Allen Iverson is a different. No,
Do you see how these
but Allen Iverson is a different breed. Allen Iverson's a different breed.
You see how these niggas? We
Allen
don't do
Iverson was
We're talking
5'11".
hypothetical.
And what did I say?
What type of
I'm
hypothetical?
done with the hypotheticals because
Hey.
you can't prove them.
So,
and I say
Brandon,
that.
But they're fun to discuss, Gil.
Yeah, I know they're fun.
Brandon, so Brandon.
Here's a fact.
So Brandon.
Here's a fact. Here's a fact, Brandon. No matter what stat he says, they're comparable. One is 2 years younger.
Who's younger?
Who you think?
Jason Tatum.
Yeah. Yeah, he can sit there with all. One's 2 years younger with the same stats.
Jason
That's the
Tatum,
difference.
6'1". What kind of player would he
Hey, if Jason Tatum was 7'7", what type of player would he be? Huh? If he weighed 362 pounds and he was white,
I mean, he did the
it's dumb.
comparison.
It's dumb.
That's why I said the
It's dumb.
comparison was
Skin color
blasphemy.
ever doing
I just say it's just it's pointless.
Look at me.
You did the
Look
comparison.
at me.
I am
Stop looking over there.
You did the
He
comparison.
cannot save you.
He wants to-
He can't save you.
I
He
just
wants to
killed you.
win in
I just
Spanish.
killed
In
you.
Spanish.
I just killed you.
This is me and you.
I just killed you.
If Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell were both 6'6",
Both six. What?
what are we looking at?
The same
We're
thing.
looking at the same type of players. We're looking at the same type of talent. What makes one up better than the other, right? Put them on different teams. Is the success different?
No, we don't know.
Success is not different.
One is
right?
more marketable.
One plays for
The other one
Boston.
look like a Ninja Turtle.
One plays for Boston his whole career. One played for
wants
Utah
to-
and Cleveland.
Brandon, is that the issue?
He wants to win fans.
Is that-
Utah and Cleveland.
Is looking like a Ninja Turtle the issue, Brandon?
Utah and Cleveland.
Ninja Turtles is
He's supposed to be.
He did.
Why would you
Leonardo,
say that?
Raphael,
See, he wants to
Donatello.
win. He wants to win something that you can't prove. You can't prove it.
Hey.
He wants to win something you can't prove.
See how he want to be a part?
He did the comparison.
I know.
Though. He did a sick.
He wanted to get in the bag.
Gil want to get in the bag so bad.
Donovan Mitchell.
He want to get in the bag.
He did this.
Stay on the topic.
There's only one body bag here. It's for him.
So
If I didn't bring two, I brought one. If you want to crawl in, you can crawl in the body bag
Then-
too.
then-
I'll try to zip it up. But sometimes
then kill
I
him
don't
with a-
bring a big enough bag for the both of y'all.
then kill him with a fact.
I already
You
killed
can't
you.
prove if he's 6'1", he will be. We don't know.
The numbers
That's
disprove
irrelevant.
it. These are
the
numbers.
numbers is one.
See how you
has
need your
been,
teammate? Did y'all
one,
just tag?
I did.
One-
I already said what I said.
Hey, I got it. Boom. One is 2 years younger, has been to the Eastern Conference 7 times, to the finals 2 times, is an all-NBA player a bunch of times. He's better and younger. Next. That is easy.
Next.
You brought up the argument.
I know.
You comparing these two. I'm in the chat like, are we? I was done with
Should
the
I
Donovan.
ask
Why you think I didn't answer?
Should we ask the chat again?
Is
Is
Donovan-
it obvious?
Is Donovan Mitchell? No.
Should we ask him again?
No, ask the
You
chat.
want to ask him
no,
again?
ask the chat. Is
They
Donovan
said
Mitchell better than Jason
72% of
Tatum?
them said it was obvious.
Ask the chat. Is
Obviously, he was
Donovan Mitchell better
delusional.
than Jason Tatum? You brought it up.
We asked the chat first and foremost, is Donovan Mitchell a number one option? We had nearly 4,000 votes. 60% said yes, 39% said no.
That's crazy.
We are in the process.
That's crazy.
We're asking the chat again, is it
I
obvious?
mean, he's still the main option, even
Okay,
The
the question.
number one option.
He's not the number one
Gil
option on
said
a
that
vocal
Jalen
championship
Brunson.
team.
Gil said
But on
Jalen
that
Brunson
team,
wasn't the number one option.
On a winning championship team.
On a winning, that's my argument is he's
It's a
not the
winning
vocal point on a
championship
championship team.
championship team, but on this
That's
cat,
fine. That's
Yeah.
whatever. Same thing like the
He said
Jazz.
he knows. He said on a championship team.
Like to try to go
Right,
get the chip, no way he's the number one option all the way to the top. No way. Just like in Utah, we saw the same shit. No way.
Like
Seven
if
ga-
Donovan-
seven-
if- okay,
that's
like
it. That's
if-
all I'm saying.
Like if Donovan Mitchell
wouldn't that be
needed
saying that Jason Tatum is
a
not?
Greek the Freak
Jason
or
Tatum is not a number
a
one option,
Giannis,
right?
Yes, he is. They got
Or
to the
Giannis.
finals.
They ain't won it.
He ran into
not
Steph Curry.
He hasn't won it.
He ran into Steph Curry, but he's
give a
got. But what
fuck
I'm
who
saying,
you ran into.
but he's shown that
You being the number one option for
first of all-
7 straight times,
we got there. At least show me we can get there. Shit, we back here again.
So
as the number one option.
Okay. How about
Jalen
this?
Brunson over there like, let me try.
Okay. How about this? How
And
about
we
this?
see how that worked.
I'm
We haven't tried it yet.
Brendan, if you're taking Embiid off of Philly and it's Maxi's team, who's better, Maxi or Donovan?
I got to see first.
They're doing the same. But do you think he will be doing the same thing as Donovan?
I don't know if he can get them to the second round. like Donovan. That's why I say I can't say that because Donovan's been to the second round. I just don't think
I know what
Donovan
you're saying.
like
He might need an Embiid, or he might need a
and that's
Anthony
fine.
Davis, or he might need
and that's but
a
being
Jokic
that,
or
but trying to
somebody.
be the guy like no, stop it, knock that shit off, knock it off. Go put that over there, knock it off. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's just not. If we trying to go win a ring, no way, stop it. Even my young boys told me stop it.
So let's.
Wow.
But great player though.
Wow.
Great player, bro. Great player. Great guy. Great player.
You know, Darius Garland had 11 points last night.
Okay. I mean,
That's the second.
they weren't even supposed to. They set down. They set down half their team. They weren't even supposed to be out there, bro.
They quit.
They could have played Tristan 40 minutes.
Yeah, didn't someone hurt his
Jared Allen had a rib injury, missed
on.
like 7 games.
Yeah.
8 games now. Shit.
You gotta put some respect on D-Mitch's name, bro.
I did. I just said he's not a number one option on a championship team.
That's not-
How's
He's a
that
number one
not putting
option?
respect on him? I didn't say he's trash.
But that's a lot of people though.
Exactly.
That's not.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people
Exactly.
who's not the number one option on a chip team.
Just like when Paul George said that,
Don't
I
you
think
gotta
I'm
win a
comfortable.
chip to be able to even have the conversation.
No,
You can be capable.
No, you can be. You
have
can
to
get
win
there.
the chip.
You can- no, you-
getting
For
there.
us to have a valid
No,
conversation
no,
about who's the
no.
number one option
So
on a championship team.
what makes your team a championship team? You have to win it, or you have to get there.
No, getting there like
Get there?
Boston's getting there. 5 times
Yeah, I
Eastern
think
Conference
Jason
Finals
is the
in the
number one
finals.
option on
That's
championship team.
getting there.
But one
That's
finals
where-
appearance in that run though, and they got packed up.
By 6. I mean,
Or
yeah,
worked
but
out.
they didn't get
They twice.
What, twice?
Yeah, they're twice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
Two trips to the championship and 7 Eastern Conference. Yeah.
Like, don't do that. Don't ever do that again in the chat, bro. Don't put that.
I mean, to be honest, it's not something that is no. There's only been Steph, a guard being a number one option. That's rare.
One finals appearance.
Yeah, I might say one.
That's rare.
Yeah, but
That's
the last
rare. But
one
how
finals.
many years? How many?
That's
got
rare
packed up
for a
or
guard
worked
to be
out.
the
You know who he
Guard
turning
or
into?
Shooting guard, the number one option.
You know who he about to turn into? Because it's about to get to that year 10. He's about to turn into. Remember when Paul George said, "Yo, I'm cool being the second option." Like it's about to be those type of
So
conversations.
wait. So
Can I ask
Steph
you a
is.
question?
What other guard won a championship that was number one option
Is Jalen Brunson a number
What
one
other
option?
guard? Huh?
for a
Jalen
championship?
Brunson, a number one option.
Yes, he's a number one option.
Yes. He's a number one option. Yes.
So
Yes.
Jalen Brunson doesn't have the formidable pieces to be a championship squad, right?
Yeah.
But he's a number one option.
Yes.
What's the difference between him and Donovan Mitchell?
Nothing.
He's
So wouldn't that say, okay, so if nothing's different,
it is different.
Donovan Mitchell would then be considered a number one option.
He's a number
is a
one
number one
option.
option.
He's a number one
We're
option.
saying that.
No, he's not saying that.
He's saying he's not a number one option on a
No,
championship.
you said that.
No,
He is not saying that. He's saying he's not a number one option, period. He's saying he's not a number one option. And I know he's capping.
Oh, I thought he said on the championship
No,
team.
that's our
That's
conversation.
fine. I think both.
he
Yeah,
said
that's
that-
fine.
He said the Cavs
That's fine.
all role players.
Yeah, all fine. Yeah, that's fine.
No, he says there's no number one
That's
option
fine.
on the team.
That's fine.
The same option.
Dead body,
That's
bro.
fine,
You're
yeah.
tripping.
That's fine.
I don't think that. I
That's
don't
fine.
think
Dead body.
That's fine. Yeah,
That
that's
is
fine. I'm
Donovan
sticking with
Mitchell's
that. I don't care. Put him on Orlando. Move out. Move over. No, nowhere. No, don't let
he
this.
would be good
He
for
should not
Paolo.
be shooting 25 shots a night.
Donovan Mitchell should not
28,
Paolo,
28
yeah,
shots
see?
a night. He should not be shooting 25,
Somebody who
28
had-
shots a night.
somebody who
He's a
has
great
70.
number 2 in Orlando.
Somebody who has 70
I don't
See?
care.
on your
Yeah.
top.
I had 55, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
he
okay,
had
well, you need to
52.
chill.
He had
Okay?
50,
And
50,
sometimes-
70,
sometimes
40,
you gotta know when
40,
to, sometimes you gotta know when to
50,
chill.
That's gone.
50, 40.
I love his game.
Dome top, 6'1".
I love his game. I love his game.
I mean,
I love his game.
so I mean, Steph is the only.
But he's
guard.
on that tier of players, and I don't want to
Brandon?
man, I hate to say this, but he's on that tier. Like they're superstars, they're stars, they're all stars, and but he's right there where where Paul George and DeMar is right now.
Yeah, Steph the last one in a minute.
Yeah, so you. I mean, but in theory, you're right.
And they better, and they still better than him.
This is
But
not.
he's headed that way.
But this is not a knock against him because Steph Curry is the only guard in the last 30 years to be the number one option to win a championship.
Yeah, I
Tony
like I'm
Parker
saying
won the
he's
finals
trash.
in
But he wasn't the number one
I'm
option.
just pointing it out.
You can point it all you want. Number one. Oh,
Mr. Hippolito.
we can have a debate on Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups is the only other one.
We can debate on Chauncey Billups being the number one option,
I'm rolling.
right? Yeah. So,
rolling.
So him and Steph in the last
said
since
no?
He's just trying to think of somebody.
No, Rip was the number one option.
Kobe?
Okay, so that
Kobe?
takes him out. Point guard. Right? So we're talking about Donovan Mitchell.
Rip Hamilton wasn't the number one option. He didn't get Finals MVP, so he wasn't the number one option. He didn't get Finals MVP.
So we're not about finals. We're just talking about just the number one option. Who's the number one option on the team?
Big shot. Big shot.
So
When it's time to go, I'm big shot. It's
So we asked the chat again, is it obvious? 3,500 voters. 71% said yes.
You know what I like about it? I love it because none of us know what it is.
What is
We just know.
obvious?
They know.
I even push yes.
They know. They know what it means.
what they know.
They know.
Hey,
We don't have to say shit. They know. They're like, hey, man. Hey,
Hey,
y'all seeing what I'm seeing?
Hey, ask the chat, do they know what is it obvious me? Yes
Yeah,
or no?
like-
Because I even put yes. Yes, fuck it.
We could have.
All right, so
20
let's talk a little bit more about these
interpretations
Cavs.
of
We'll have
that.
plenty of time to talk about the Celtics in the future. Just happy that they won't be smearing doo-doo on Tatum or Brown's walls like they did Bill Russell. But despite injuries to key players throughout the season, the Cavs were 48-34, finished fourth in the East, and won their first playoff series since 2018. So the Cavs will more than likely offer Donovan Mitchell an extension this summer. And according to a report from The Athletic, if Mitchell signs the extension, Darius Garland will ask for a trade. So when you're looking at this squad,
Wait, huh?
and Gil, I know you're gonna be like, who? Let's just say we
Wait, huh?
Hold
we feel like we know where it's coming from.
what happened?
So if Donovan Mitchell
Requesting
signs his
a trade?
extension, Darius Garland will likely request a trade to get up out of there.
Yeah, because he can't play his game.
So should the Cavs keep riding with Donovan Mitchell or give the keys back to Darius Garland?
Might as well just roll with him.
With who?
Donovan Mitchell. Might as well.
No.
Where Donovan Mitchell
Well,
going?
they want to
Lakers?
win a champ.
Where
They're
Donovan
gonna
Mitchell
win
going?
a
Lakers?
championship there. Who are they gonna bring? Put him on the Lakers.
Yeah, he can play for the Lakers. Be the third option.
So
Shit, that's a great place right there. That's a great place.
been avoiding Lakers talk, since you guys weren't feeling it, but since you brought us here, Brandon, on your,
That's a great
your
place.
own free will.
One is
That's a
20,
great-
one is 24, one is 27. They're both small guards.
Let them both go.
Nah, so you keep the 24-year-old.
You think? I mean, just what you see from Garland the past few years.
Because you're going to have to pay Donovan Mitchell damn near max, and then Garland's he's going to demand money, and
Well,
you
he's
have
in-
the two smallest guards.
He signed an extension a few years ago, which was the largest in Cavs history at that point. So he's got
Who did? Garland?
Garland. So he's under contract through 2028. Right?
Yeah, then paying Mitchell that kind of money for that team, no,
So send him to the Lakers.
probably.
So Brandon, since you brought up the Lakers, was not planning on discussing.
Which is I like that. I'm rolling with that.
He just needs a good big man.
He needs a good big man, and he needs to play with somebody like Bron right now. Like
So
On AD,
So there are some other reports circulating out there. If Mitchell decides not to sign his extension, the Cavs would be forced to look for trade options before the deadline next year to avoid letting him walk for nothing.
like
did they offer him an extension? They already offered him an
I
extension?
think they're going to. I believe, July 7th, or when is the extension window?
So if they offer the extension,
It's so hard.
But
he can reject it.
if he's saying, I'm good, I'm good,
He's a free agent.
forget you, I'm trying to get up out of Cleveland.
He'll be a free agent?
No, he will. He's under contract through next year, but he's got a player option 2025, so he can opt out. Basically, if they don't try to move him before the deadline, he stays. He can opt out 2025,
Okay.
dipping without giving him.
So they said they're going to offer him the extension, and then Garland's going to demand a trade.
That is the report that's going.
Which
Gotta get that.
Which
Well, it
that
depends on what he wants. If he wants the money, he gotta stay. Because if he goes to another team, he's not gonna be the number one guy anymore.
who?
Donovan Mitchell.
He don't need to be anyway.
That's what I'm saying. But does he want money? All that money.
He needs
they
to
offer
win.
him.
He needs to get on
But
that
that's
level.
the-
He needs to
we
get on that
don't-
level with Tatum and.
But we don't know what he wants to do. What if he wants the
Therefore-
supermax
Well, the problem now, he can't get the super
or the max, whatever max?
The problem now is Garland's reps or whoever has reported if you sign him back, I'm not staying back, which lets you know they don't want to play with each other anymore.
Facts.
So therefore, going into next season, right?
One of them gotta go.
You can't have these two players on the court.
Yeah.
So therefore, this summer is important for all of them, right? Because if I'm gonna sign you back, I gotta have a trade because you don't want to play with him, right? And you don't want to play with him, so therefore I gotta sign and trade you. You sign an extension, I trade you off. Like right now, that team is basically moved on.
I don't think it's anything to do with Donovan Mitchell, though.
Probably not.
Because Donovan put the team on his fucking back the whole fucking season, and then this nigga want to say that?
Yeah.
That's some hoe shit.
Man, watch out.
That's some hoe shit right there. That's some I'ma leave if you sign him back.
Wasn't they third last year?
Fuck
I
out
believe fourth last year.
Third or fourth, same
mean, it's
position.
not-
Lost to the Knicks.
So,
You can't want a change of scenery.
You was sitting on the fucking bench the
There's
whole
no-
time. That's your change of scenery. What you mean?
Shit, he did average. Damn, he averaged 18 this year
Donovan
too.
Mitchell on the
Who?
USA team?
Donovan.
No, Donovan Mitchell was not. So Donovan Mitchell didn't play in the World Cup last year, and I think there are other reports.
So it's a reason why certain guys
they didn't put him on the Olympic team this year as a
And
punishment.
There's a reason why certain guys aren't on the USA
was
team.
an all-star.
Because guys don't like playing with them.
So, but let's talk about it. So Donovan
Yeah,
Mitchell
it's okay.
says, "I'm not
You don't
signing the
wanna go do
extension."
your own.
Cavs will likely have to find a trade partner. So we saw LeBron pull up to the Cavs game on Monday. Some felt he was applying the pressure on the Lakers with his future in LA, uncertain at this point. But maybe he was doing some recruiting as well. Just throw that out there.
Did they hire a coach yet?
So how would the Lakers' big three of LeBron, AD, and Spida look in the West?
relax.
I'm just, Gil, that's a
That's the
report.
proposed.
That's
The
not
proposed
good.
trade is Austin.
I don't know. They haven't said the trade details yet. Lakers have 3 first-round picks. I believe they can move tons of salary.
What's my name?
Your name is
Shashradamus.
Rashad the Dream. Oh, Shashradamus the Dream Killer.
Shashradamus. Austin Reeves.
Lemon Daddy.
What was your name?
Shad Stradamus.
When did that become your name?
Some
What does
work-
that mean?
Some work gave it to me.
What does that mean?
I can predict the shit before it happens.
Get it off.
All right?
Okay.
All right? So listen to me now.
Go ahead.
I need you to make a
Austin
shirt with all
Reed.
your nicknames.
Yeah. You don't want, it's a long list. It's a long list. It's a long list. It's a long list now. You better stop that.
Front and back.
So you got Austin Reeves, you got Rui, and I think
That's
the rookie kid,
Who, Shafino?
Shafino, for Donovan Mitchell.
And some, the 3 first-round picks?
2. Not even, they don't even need that many.
I'm rolling. Long as he ain't shooting 28 shots tonight,
Line them up with them 3.
we good.
It's a squad.
2 years.
Or
The Lakers have a chance of winning it. And then-
D'Lo, Reeves, Rui, a pick to Chicago
For DeRozan.
for Zach LaVine and DeRozan.
Both of them?
Both of them?
So,
What you need both of
LA?
them for?
So we
Gil-
need wings.
Gil,
Wings.
you're
They
not.
don't work
Bro-
together.
They don't work
They don't
together.
work
Just show
together.
they don't work together.
Who said that?
But Gil,
Chicago.
No, they've been hurt. Zach LaVine was
But
hurt.
they were not
They was
hurt.
playing. They would that. They would have not played good
No,
together.
no. They was
They were
hooping
killed.
together.
They hooping together. No, they were not. They were not.
No.
They were
DeRozan and
losing
LaVine.
together.
No. DeRozan and LaVine was hooping together.
They were hooping
losing together.
No.
together.
They were hooping together.
so
Was
Gil,
losing? So you think just they need to be somewhere else
Yeah.
to win?
So they need to be with if they with Bron and AD. Come on.
What you about to say?
Okay, but we can agree that they
not
were losing
necessarily
together,
far-fetched from
right?
what you're
We can
saying.
agree that
They were
we can
hoop-
agree
they
that
were-
they were losing games though.
They were losing games.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they were hoop.
I was
They
like,
were
wait a
but they
minute.
took-
When
Together
Zach
they
went
played well.
down, they started winning. Actually, that's why they made it to the playoffs.
But they
Yes.
that's why they made it because
You're correct.
DeMar took them up there.
they are cool. What were you about to say?
So not particularly far-fetched, at least from the DeMar DeRozan standpoint. He will be a free agent this summer. The Compton native made an appearance on Running Back Wednesday and had this to say about potentially playing for his hometown team.
Everybody know I'm a Kobe guy at the end of the day. Always been a Kobe guy. Been a Laker fan since day one. You know, you can't never say no about playing home, especially for playing, for a historic team like the Lakers. So, time will tell. We'll see where the cards fall. Until then, I'll see what happens. I always want to be where I'm wanted.
So Gil, we interviewed DeMar DeRozan a few years ago
Because he lived right around the corner.
for another program that we were doing. And
Because he lived right around the corner.
he thought he was going to the Lakers a couple years ago. Did not end up working out.
Yeah.
Would DeMar DeRozan be a good fit with the Lakers?
Yes, sir. We're going to have DeRozan.
Is that the international move around?
And Zach LaVine over here, baby. We going to be...
Who's gonna be the
I don't like it.
Huh?
who's the point guard?
I rather Donovan.
It depends.
As much as I don't like them.
So right now,
I'd rather Donovan.
right now, Rui,
I
it
know
can
what
be
I'm-
Rui and
He ate a game.
it can be Rui and Lemon Daddy to Chicago just for Zach LaVine, and we'll have D'Lo, Zach.
D'Lo wants to stay. I feel like D'Lo want to go.
D'Lo, I think, is opting
I
out.
feel like D'Lo.
No, he want that money.
D'Lo
He better opt
out
in.
of there.
Unless he
He already opted out.
gonna opt out.
No, that's the reports he's going to opt out. I think the thing with D'Lo though is like, I'm not going to re-sign with y'all if I don't go to where I want to go. So Yeah. Like, y'all not gonna play me, give me this bread, and then ship me off
I
to
feel
her.
like they need like a puppet-like point guard. We just will do what everybody says. D'Lo needs to score. He needs a
Yeah, we got Zach without the K, just Z-A-C.
What does that mean, Gil?
So who gonna be y'all point guard? If y'all
Just
get
ask that.
Huh?
Zach.
Levine?
Oh, he's
No,
trying to
Zach Vincent.
Oh, he's trying to have another season like
Gabe.
like the Suns.
We got Zach Vincent.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
oh no, you trying to have
Zach-
another season like the Suns?
No, we got Zach
Man,
Vincent,
you trying to have another season like the Suns?
Gabe Vincent, Zach
name is
Vincent,
Gabriel.
he Vincent. It don't
Gabe
matter.
He wildin'.
actually, Gabe actually could be that person.
I actually like
Will he be
Donovan
on the
Mitchell
court?
better, honestly.
the puppet.
You
point
like Donovan
guard.
Mitchell better than
Yeah,
DeMar DeRozan?
yeah,
Bron
yeah.
don't have the ball all the
What?
time.
And Zach Levine?
No, I'd rather just have Donovan Mitchell than those two. Cause now you're just building
Old
Yeah,
ass
a
team.
Suns team again.
No.
It's gonna be the Suns
If the
again.
Lakers was
Just
smart-
like when y'all tried to put Bill at the.
You don't
What you tried to put
think
Bill at the?
LeBron-
It ain't gonna work, bro.
LeBron is the point guard, like always.
Oh my
That
God.
team's gonna be too old.
Now we'll put
The Lakers are smart to go get Collins.
Lil Vincent in the corner.
You don't think that team is gonna be too
Bro, listen.
old?
If Donovan, when you say Donovan,
So DeMar
average
DeRozan
28,
turns
you know
35
you
this
for
summer.
sure gonna get
Gil.
25 to 27
Gil.
from him.
Gil.
So we straight.
No.
The other two,
They're not.
We gotta win it.
They're not
We don't-
gonna have a 10.
We gotta win it in the next 8
Both
months.
of them?
I mean, we're gonna be old as hell, but we gotta
Oh
win in
my
the next 8 months.
God.
I just feel like it's not even enough time for y'all to even gel and get together and.
Relax, bro. Worry about your
telling you,
team.
Y'all
but
ain't
we
gonna
just
do
seen it
that
with
one
Phoenix.
year.
Worry about your
Somebody
about
gonna
your
get
team,
hurt.
bro.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
Worry about your team.
You know what I'm saying?
More
Somebody gonna get
excuses.
hurt. They gonna be out.
More
Man,
excuses.
yeah.
We'll wait till those excuses come. Worry about your team, man.
More excuses.
We all right. Glenn gonna get us right.
He's not a doc anymore.
Doc.
Yeah, you didn't say
he
that.
calling
You
it,
didn't say
yeah.
that like you
Doc,
believe
man,
it.
whatever. Let's
So-
get to it.
So you think Donovan Mitchell better option potentially than DeMar DeRozan? Obviously younger, would require a lot more though. DeMar free agent, probably be willing to take a discount to come to LA.
Donovan's a better player, man.
Then who?
DeMar DeRozan. Crickets. You can cue the cricket sound at this point.
I mean, I'm not gonna compare at 35. I mean, so yes, you're right. But we get Zach Levine too.
I mean, he is younger. We were talking younger.
Free throw! We got that free throw dunk, baby.
Donovan Mitchell is younger.
Yeah.
Louis.
No, not after what? ACL? He just had an ACL?
Nah, he's Superman, man.
Who? Who?
It's like a second ACL
Bro,
tear.
if they get them two, it's gonna be like you said, just like Phoenix, bro.
No, we're not. We
A
got
lot
LeBron
of standing around and
James.
staring.
Nah, we're gonna be doing
It's
it.
not, enough, it's not enough time.
Yeah.
It's not even enough time to develop.
Relax, man. Why are you work?
There you
Just
go.
like how
Pass the ball around.
Westbrook,
Say, your
Melo,
turn.
Thank you.
Westbrook, Melo,
You are purple and gold.
Bron, AD, Westbrook,
No, I'm
Melo,
not.
Bron, AD.
No, I'm just trying to get
Green
y'all to
and
stop
white.
doing something before it happens. We see it.
They're not doing that move. They smarter than that.
Who?
The Lakers.
Smarter than what move?
Getting
get
DeRozan
those
and
two?
Levine.
Zach and they wouldn't get both.
Maybe we get one, not both.
Just go get Donovan Mitchell.
So we'll see what
I would go
happens.
get both.
Might not be that smart because
Will be
what
an
happened.
interesting summer.
You might as well call us dumb.
So we asked the chat, do you know what "is it obvious" means? Nearly 5,000 voters. 66% said yes, they know.
What do y'all know?
We killing.
I don't even fucking
We killing.
know.
Hey, go ahead, do
I have
it
an
again,
idea.
Joe. Hey, Joe, say move around.
never explained it.
66% say they know and y'all don't. Y'all niggas
What?
catch up. Catch the fuck up.
Is it obvious?
Who listens to the chat?
Damn.
I can't see they. I want to see their faces. Show me who you are.
Damn.
If you talking. Yeah, I'm on one this summer.
Damn.
It ain't even summer yet.
Yeah, it's been summer since that song dropped.
The chat can get a little spicy.
It's gonna be a good summer in LA.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy summer.
It feels like
I can't
it's
wait
ending
till
up.
summer
It'll be a
league.
great summer.
Ooh, we ain't gonna be walking through down that lobby like we was last year, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to. When is summer?
Summer starts June 20th. The solstice, I believe.
Yeah,
but
June
So I got enough time to get abs. If not, I gotta BBL it. For real, I got.
hit that
Michael
V12.
would-
Hey, yo, you know
Get
what?
the
Let's
V12
start having
machine.
workouts here every Friday.
You want
Everybody
a
come here.
BBL?
No, I thought because they call it BBL drip. Aren't they talking about the abs part?
That would
The
be a
V12,
lipo.
the V12 ab machine, I believe, is
What
what
is
some.
that?
It gives you abs. Apparently, I don't know. Gil, you see my
You don't
stomach.
need a
you know
whole
I don't.
BBL.
I want to go in. I want to go in, take the fat out, and I got abs.
lipo. That's all you. That's lipo.
Is that when the girls be having their belly button up here and shit? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want that.
what?
Whatever they do, they remove the belly be up here, down here. You be like, yo.
I mean, that could be a plethora of
What happened?
procedures.
That's how you know it. That's how you.
What's happening?
But that's how you know he be like, yo.
It don't
There
look
is the
normal,
belt- there
baby.
is the
It don't look
plastic
normal,
surgery
baby. What's happening?
That's the thing.
It be like one be here. It's like, can I move it down a little bit, center it? Then I'm good. Then I just.
Just get them airbrushed on.
Yeah, they can do it with makeup.
That's it. Yeah.
Gil said he wearing all tank tops this
All tank tops.
And
with the John Glenn.
He been telling me to do 200 push-ups a day.
The chat
been
is
doing
now
about
calling
50.
you. The chat is calling you BBL Gilly.
Damn.
Just so you know.
already.
I'm not even gonna lie. Listen,
What? We ain't gonna lie. What?
if I
I just
look,
don't
if
think
it,
you need like
if
the
I-
fact
if
that
I
you
look-
said a
if I
BBL,
look
you know
like-
what BBL is.
if my stomach look like I'm
You don't
25,
need a whole BBL.
I did something
Lipo. That's all.
besides workout.
Suck the
Just letting you know.
Suck the
Listen,
fat
Gil.
out.
I know.
Listen, bro. Chill.
With a
I even
BBL,
got on.
you wanna
Listen,
put
I even
it
got on
Bro,
some
he got the
fast.
gym right here.
I don't
Got a
care.
gym right
I know I got a gym right there, but it's too much work. Relax.
To go downstairs?
Relax.
Get on the little Kelly.
Just go downstairs.
Gil literally has a gym right where I'm
here.
pointing. Literally right where I'm pointing. Like right behind
full
this
gym.
camera
And a
is a full
sauna.
gym.
Man, Gil,
And a
listen,
sauna.
Gil, listen, I'm telling you.
And
one
a
thing.
sauna.
Gil, do not go
Man,
under.
you can lose 10
Gil, you
pounds
better not
just
go
doing
under the
the
needle,
sauna.
bro. Do not
Get
go under
you
the
some.
needle.
Get you a little
But
chef
you also
for
have a
2
pizza
weeks.
oven, so
Why do I feel like
these are
I'm
the
being
toils of
attacked
life.
for no reason?
Because you said
you
you
better
wanted a
not go under the
BBL.
If I want to get
Now you know what it feels like, huh?
if I want to get surgery, bro, I'm gonna get surgery. You know what I mean?
Bro, do not go under
try
that needle.
first.
Huh?
I tell you, do not go under that needle.
It's risky, man. It's
Do
risky.
not
What?
go under that needle.
Risky.
If I die,
You might not wake up.
oh, I won't know. How would I know?
Here we need you here for
What I'm saying is that what I know. You
For
just
our
change. Listen,
financial
listen, listen.
well-being.
Gil, what would we do without you?
All you do is just change the name,
Yeah,
change the name, and keep the party going.
Hey, that's how Gil would want it.
And
Who the fuck I'm gonna argue with? man?
it'd be shy. It'd be shot arena.
Who the fuck am I gonna argue with?
Keep
man?
it going, guys.
I'm not gonna know.
Hell, I'm not gonna know.
You died
my
from
Lord.
Oh man.
Yeah, for those at
Don't
home,
do
Gil has, as you would imagine, for somebody with an extensive NBA career like himself, very nice home that has no reason to leave here ever.
Ever.
But still the
Not
last
even
one
to
to show
work.
up for this show every day, and it's literally just 2 flights of stairs.
I'm watching Netflix.
You were playing Fortnite today.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Everybody saw it. That
It was on
gym,
the screen.
unused. Every time I walk by the gym in the morning, it's like, you don't even use this
It's a
shit.
nice gym too.
That should be
It's a
collecting
nice gym.
dust.
A lot of room.
Gil.
I'm like a. I guess they called it. What did it? It's a phrase. I'm like a. Is it middle-aged white woman?
Is that the phrase?
That's the
They
phrase.
said they'll do
You
anything but do a regular workout.
Yeah, that's me. I'll do anything but
They be
workout.
doing like pogo stick workouts.
Pilates.
Yeah, I like
He brought
Pilates.
himself up.
Pilates.
Pilates is a good workout.
I'll do
Pilates
every-
is a great workout.
I'll do
Yo,
everything.
Let me say, it
He
depends
called
on what your
himself a-
goals are.
It's mid.
If you want to lose weight, don't do Pilates.
Get stronger a little
If
bit.
you want to tone up, Pilates. But if you're trying to lose weight,
What is that?
no,
Middle
it's
age
not.
So
That's not a weight loss
Gil, as somebody who
workout.
deals in the meme space, they are clipping off that middle-aged white woman. So expect to see that. You don't use social like that, but
Well, he's right. I
your
mean,
kids would like to see it.
I do everything. I do everything but work out.
They do, yeah, they got
He goes to the
trampoline
gym. That's how
workouts.
I met the nigga at the gym, working out.
I was
Literally goes to the corner and
I was there really to booty watch.
he booty watching,
I
but he
was there to booty
pretending to
watch.
work out.
Who said what's up or he said what's up to you?
Oh, we walked past each other like at least 20 times.
With no
Yeah.
acknowledgement.
He was always talking. Like he have a whole crowd like he performing stand up. He just be, yeah, man, basketball. Yeah, my favorite sport. I like to hit a dribble, love a damn sport. And I'd be like, damn, man, what's that? I'd be like, what's up, my nigga? And he'd be like, what up? And then we keep it going.
I did everything but work out.
That's Gil.
I had to get out of the house a little bit.
Finally, I called his ass. Like, hey, come here, nigga.
Anything going on, bowling, anything, he ain't gonna, is a conversation get cracking,
Yeah.
you can forget about it.
This is true.
Yappy, yappy,
All right,
yappy,
well, let's
yappy.
keep it moving. Another
Yapper.
productive day in the arena. I knew we were in for some shenanigans when all these people
Somebody
walked
said I'm a creep.
Because he was booty watching at the gym. That is a little
Why do you go to the
What you mean
gym?
we all do? Yeah, that's what
To
we go to the
exercise,
gym
yeah.
for.
Like, what are you
What you
talking
talking
about?
to get our endorphins up.
Like, how am I
I
creep?
personally go to the gym to work out.
So why you think the girls wear those yoga pants?
They got the
with
yoga
their
pants,
ass
they
out?
got eyelashes, lipstick, nails.
all that. No panties on, all that.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm there to, all right, I'm there to grade you.
What you doing there? You don't need to do this RDL right in front of me.
All right, this outfit's it's a 6.
What you doing this
I see you
RDL?
wear last week too.
Yeah, same one, same
You know, one of
outfit.
my favorite things about being overseas, one of the seasons I played, they had a gym and they had a women's only.
They got it in
area.
Vegas. They got one in Vegas.
With a door, you close it.
Yeah.
And only women in.
They all single, cats and dogs.
That sounds like great.
They all single. They all single.
It was so nice to just not have any weird men staring at you in the gym.
You have
Does
to
that
have
happen?
anxiety not getting
Yeah,
attention.
That happens?
It does happen.
Imagine a woman not
I just
getting
go to
no attention.
exercise.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I mean,
It
it
strengthened my
doesn't.
relationship with God.
I'm not.
weird.
And don't take this. I don't
weird.
think every man that goes to gym.
Ain't it weird just hear that a
saying
woman
that.
don't want no attention? That's just a weird statement. I don't want no attention.
A
Leave me
woman,
alone.
yeah, no, that is, no,
When you're working out,
no, that is.
But they
It's
wear
just
makeup.
to
But they
hear.
wear makeup.
Women want
eyelashes,
attention all the
they like dress like it look like the club.
why can't they want to look good when they're exercising?
Why would you want to do that if you don't want nobody watching you?
Man, listen, man, we gonna look.
Wearing
Feel good.
All right,
about-
we gonna look,
pink.
bro.
You
we
can
man,
still
we gonna look.
You can still look without being a weirdo.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
So me, hold on.
No, you can't.
Hold on. So we out, right? And the girl walk in the restaurant, I'm like, damn, she got ass, and everybody, that's
We're
weird.
weirdos.
That's weird. Be
So
like,
we looking
damn,
at that ass.
like,
That ass fat.
Like, damn, like, I be like, damn,
Like, yeah, what do we?
I just look at
how
the
long do
menu.
we look before it becomes weird?
right?
I don't know. I feel like that's
Like the whole,
that's
because I like the
something
whole.
that y'all need to-
No, because you're saying we're.
That's what I'm
it's
saying. A
weird.
glance, like you
Or
can be
maybe
like,
try to
whoa.
like.
How do we look? Like, how do we? Like, what's the
time frame? What's the count?
No, it's not about how long. It's about us feeling you watching. So
No, it's about
try
who
to-
you want to watch. That's what
No.
it is.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a
Because if
fact.
you want me,
That's
you
a
want
fact.
me to watch.
That's a fact. It
So
do
like,
feel-
want me to
Wait,
watch.
so
That's a
like,
fact.
okay, let's say someone.
Oh,
walks
wait,
from here
are we still talking about the gym right
Yes,
now?
Yes.
So
We're
if a
just
girl
talking about
walks from
general.
here to there.
No, because in general it's different. The gym, I'm there to exercise.
And
But if you see one of the buff niggas that you like and you walk by,
I
he
will
looking.
say, no, I will say I stopped wearing gym sets to like when I would go to the public gyms because it was uncomfortable. So I started working out in bigger clothing.
Yeah, that's good.
Which that's not really
you know
fair to me, but like, yeah,
I'ma
when
just
you
start-
say
you
you,
know
don't
what?
want to be stared at the gym, it's still the fucking gym. Like, I don't mind putting on baggy shirts and
And
stuff.
then nobody will look at you.
But
no
a
more.
lot of girls that you see online that are posting in the gym and stuff, that's what they're doing for their content, but they do their full workouts in their
Hey,
baggy
fellas,
stuff.
go to the gym. They dressed up. Just start booing.
You said booing?
Just boo. Just walk by. Trash.
Get that shit out of here.
Boo around. Boo around. Boo around.
Next. Move around. Next.
Well,
Next.
I
Get
would
outta
do
here.
that. You do that.
Are you done with the
Not-
dumbbells?
Next.
I will
Are
get
you
you kicked out of the
done?
gym.
Not impressed.
I need
Not
those,
impressed.
I need those dumbbells. Could you pass them over
You might want to be
here?
here every day.
You wore that yesterday.
Come on.
Get out of here.
Next. Move around, baby.
Yeah. Let's see how you feel.
There's a spectrum of harassment, so.
Nah, I think it's all about who he is.
It is who
it's
it
all
is.
about who he is,
They
bro.
want who they
it's all
want.
about who he is.
When you
Well, yeah, because like having your gym boo, like that's a thing. Now, I personally never experienced that,
A
but
gym
I've
boo?
heard girls.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, like there's someone
like
that you
she
always
have a whole
see.
husband and a boyfriend, but
Like a
they go
work
to the gym to see her
boyfriend.
boo.
Like your work boyfriend.
Y'all don't
work
talk, but you
girlfriend.
just get it.
Yeah. He
I ain't gonna
flirt.
lie.
That's the thing.
I know I'm creepy. Because, no.
Self-awareness, Gil.
call that
Give
nigga
it up for self-awareness.
You know why? You know why I know this? Because I had to think about it. Because if I'm looking and they look at you, shit.
Yeah, you turn your head.
So I know I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
I know I'm doing something wrong if I'm looking and then
they
they turn
look
my
and
way.
you're
You just
I don't see you. I don't even see you. I don't see you. I don't see you. I don't see you.
yeah. You just move away.
Exactly.
So you're right. So yeah.
That means we are feeling you.
I gotta
Now
stop going to the
Because
gym.
you like get to a point where you're like, okay, I've seen enough, but y'all keep looking, and then that's when we're like,
Well, listen,
all right.
we're trying to get your attention.
All right, what?
We're
Say
trying to
something.
get your attention. Look.
Hello?
I just don't like when they be like, Can I help you? I don't like that. I don't like the can I help you? I'm like, yes, you can help me.
I never looked that long.
Yeah, I was staring at the motherfucker. Oh, I was like, yeah.
Super
Yeah, that's super creepy. I'm level one.
That's crazy. Yeah, see, that's crazy.
I would leave.
Yeah.
If I was doing a workout and I saw that behind me, I would leave.
I'm telling you.
Do it again.
I'm telling on him.
Do it again. Do it again.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm here
telling
for.
and I'm
You know what
going
I'm here for. I'm just trying not to get fined.
I'm telling on you.
He said, I'm telling.
I'm telling I'm going home.
Security? No, just.
No, but that is kind of weird, Shaq.
No, it's not.
Yes,
This
it
right here,
is.
you doing the LL?
I
He
get
over
the
here doing the LL.
I get the number.
Yeah.
I always get the number. The longer you look, the better it feels.
No, you don't.
The better it feels. They feel it. They
You know
feel
that
it.
women give out phone numbers because we feel like we're in danger sometimes?
No, I don't. That would be the
That's a
dumb.
fact.
That would be
That's a
dumb.
fact. That's a
That would be
fact.
dumb.
That's a fact.
You get out the wrong number.
No,
baby.
that's a fact.
Don't give me the. Why would you give me the right number if you felt
not gonna
danger?
be calling us right
anyway.
then and
She gonna
there.
block you.
So,
She gonna block you.
Just block you.
Block, yeah.
She gonna give you the number so you can text it and be like, all right, bet.
So then why would you?
Block.
So then
I'm
why would
telling
you? Why would you
I'm telling
show up? Why would you show up to the crib that later that night?
We're not talking
if you were in
about
danger.
that. Wait.
Wait, no, nobody's going to the
No one's
crib.
going
No,
to the house.
she's coming to the crib.
No. She's saying
No.
she's giving you
The number?
when she see you out, so you can leave her alone.
Yeah, but she's not saying that. She's showing up to the crib.
She's
Okay,
not
but
saying
we're
that.
not-
She's giving me the number and
No.
she's showing up to the crib.
No,
We're not talking about those
As a-
situations.
as
I'm
a
just talking
reminder,
about
Them the only
hypothetically.
situations I know.
as a
I've never got a
reminder,
number I've never asked for nobody's number at
the gym.
At the gym, no. I just.
as a reminder, the views
around.
expressed on this show are solely that of Gil and the Gil's Arena crew and do not necessarily reflect the views of Underdog Fantasy. A very, very good employer, I might add, that always pays on time and has been very great to work with.
Shout out to Underdog.
Shout out Jeremy Levine and the rest of the Underdog Fantasy crew, Tim.
I
everybody
ain't
over
asking
there.
for no number. I look good.
Okay.
Damn, what that mean?
So keep those checks coming.
Give me your
fellas.
number.
I know, that's right.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. We had another game last night. So heading into Game 5, Luka had struggled.
What'd you say?
Sorry, go ahead.
dark
Sorry,
skin
go ahead.
niggas, man.
Go ahead, Josiah. Go ahead. My bad.
No, it's okay. I've
acting light skin right now,
I've
both of
accepted the
y'all.
reality of my life.
Frappuccino.
So heading into Game 5, Luka had struggled offensively. League's leading scorer was averaging just 22 points on 39% shooting through the first 4 games. But Luka picked the perfect time for an offensive explosion, stunning the Thunder to help the Mavs take back control of the series. So Luka did less bitching at the refs and more balling, dropping his second straight triple-double with 31 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. He was 12 for 22 from the field, 5 for 12 from 3. Derrick Jones Jr. had a playoff career-high 19 points. He was 7 for 9 from the field. P.J. Washington, who had led the Mavs in scoring the previous 3 games, had 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. Kyrie, another slow night if you want to say that, 12 points and 4 assists. He was 5-11 from the field. Derek Lively was solid off the bench with 11 points and 10 rebounds. Now, on the other side, because just giving you the story of the game, and losers do things too, SGA led the Thunder with 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists, 12 for 22 from the field. Chet Holmgren had 13 points, 4 rebounds. Jalen Williams had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals. So Josh Giddey did not start for the first time in his career, getting replaced by Isaiah Joe, but Giddey had 11 points in 12 minutes of game action. Mavs looked good on both sides of the floor. They were 53% from the field, 40% from deep. Held the Thunder to 43% from the field and 25% from 3. The Thunder were 10 for 40 from 3 in the game. And the Mavs improved. Yeah, that's a lot of bricks. Mavs improved to 4-0 following a loss this postseason. So after the win, Luka was asked about his approach this game and whether not complaining to refs as much as normal was intentional.
Yeah, intentional. Like I said, just focus on basketball. I talk to them normal, without complaining and nothing. I think it was the whole game, nothing. So I just go out there, hoop, have fun, man. The have fun was the old Luka. So smile on my face.
So, like he said, less bitching, more balling. So question for the couch. How much easier is the game for Luka when his emotions don't take over?
It's easy for anybody.
I think it's a lot easier for him because
But you don't complain as much as Luka, I would imagine.
because he has the ball in his hands a lot.
No, but when
and
you do,
he
that's
dictates a
it.
lot of what goes on with the game. So if he can stay focused and stay locked in, Dallas always has a better chance of winning because he draws so much attention to himself. So if teams see him getting frustrated or out of the game, they're gonna take advantage of that. So I think that's his only thing to me is just him controlling his emotions. If he could do that, he'll be fine.
Complaining is a part of
Refs
life.
do.
Yeah, no.
Stop messing with you if you keep complaining too much too.
Facts.
But you gotta learn how
I
to
learned
talk
that
to them too.
yesterday.
Facts.
I'm gonna shut up.
Well, you was complaining a lot?
Yes, I told you I felt like I was playing a football game last night,
Damn.
but it didn't matter because they're like, okay, keep complaining. You're still not gonna get any foul calls.
I just got slapped the hell out of somebody.
Get that tech.
Nice style.
Get that tech, yeah.
You gotta get that
Oh
check.
no, I've never gotten a tech.
Oh, it's about that time, man.
No,
It's about that time.
it's not me.
Yeah, you ain't never ate Applebee's,
Yourself.
never got a tech. You gotta choose.
A tech for what though?
To let them know you for real out here.
No. It doesn't even sound right. Like
So-
a technical foul.
Obviously, everybody on this couch has dealt with refs. Is there a point though when you have to voice your disapproval and get that tech to get their respect?
No,
I think
you
so.
need to get a tech.
I think so.
I don't think you have to get a tech.
Especially like if you were moving into an arena of being a leader of the team and you're trying to be the voice, and when you're out there and you at the captain circle before the game, you talking to the refs, you have to be the signal for your team. You have to be the one to know all the refs' names. You got to go up to them. You got to be respectful. But when you feel like you've been on the other side of the calls, you got to let them know. And if you got to get that tech, that's letting them know, hey man, I'm the leader of this thing. I ain't playing that shit
I
tonight.
don't even know how to talk to refs anymore.
The problem with Luka is not even like he's bitching. He's just, it ain't even technical worthy. You're just bitching.
He's just bitching, yeah.
You know, that's different than, like, you're saying everything but enough to get a technical.
Right.
But you're bitching to the point where it's affecting you offensively and defensively. You're walking on both sides of it. So that's the thing. Like, you are Luka, right? So, you know, they can't call everything for you, but they're going to give you the calls that they need to give you for you to still be you. So therefore, they're not going to change your call.
Thanks.
Right? I mean, Conley had to teach me that, right? They're not going to change your call once they do it. So if they didn't call a foul and you sitting there bitching, where the foul at? They're not going to be, oh, you're right.
You're right.
Yeah,
foul.
let's go back.
Hey. Oh, hey, stop. Hey, stop. Come on. This ain't AAU, goddammit. He said I fouled him, and he's showing me the blood.
Right.
Means he got fouled, so we're going to bring it back. Who is it on? Him? Foul on you?
Him.
That's not going to happen. So you might as well just take it and just keep going.
Yeah.
Wait for a timeout or at the free throw line, and that's when you do it.
Yeah.
When you a hooper though, you learn that if you just go hard, the refs gonna give you your calls.
Yeah.
You play aggressive, and sometimes the refs will come over and tell the coach like, "Hey man, you guys, you need to stop fucking bitching and just play, right?" And that just means if you guys play hard, we'll give you your calls. Like y'all not playing hard, you're being lethargic, you're trying to bail out.
You gotta work the refs like you work the work.
Damn.
That is
Right.
the bar, Brandon.
You gotta.
Yeah,
Finesse.
you gotta finesse you gotta finesse the refs like you finesse the work.
I believe that. I believe that 100%.
So you gotta just spit game and it's gonna be. And then that,
How you doing today?
Yeah, how you doing today?
Family good? Okay, where you going after this?
Sometimes I'll simply ask them a question, but I think they think I'm being an asshole. But I'm really just asking. Like last night, for example, I boxed someone out. She jumped over me. No foul. She got a put back, whatever. Literally jumps over me. Next play, they call over the back call on us. And I was like, what was the difference? I said, what do I need to do to get that same call? He was like, well, then his response, he was like, you're absolutely right. That should have been a no call too. And I was like, I don't know if you're being serious or not.
You gotta get your rebuttal game up though.
I was like, but I couldn't
Rebuttal
tell. Like, I was being
call that shit on the
genuine,
other
and I didn't know
end.
if he was being genuine back.
Call
I
that
was
shit on
just
the
like,
other end then. Call both sides, ref.
So you were being respectful.
I'm always respectful.
What, Lexie? I know that.
Not always.
I've worked with you long enough. Always
I
enjoy the
try
work
to
with.
be as respectful as possible.
Use this line. This is the line I used to use when somebody's like, I'm like, you just gonna let him dry hump me the whole night?
Damn.
Is that what we doing here? Just gonna let him dry hump me?
make
Little doggy right here. This is how we playing defense? Use that. You just gonna let him dry hump me the whole night? He gonna be like, okay, that's funny.
Okay, that's right.
That's funny, okay.
Laugh him up.
So is it more important to joke around with the refs to establish?
Yes.
I'm curious, somebody who's never played in the
For
league.
sure.
Because you
That's
have
what
to
I
deal with
said.
it.
I
Keep it
used to
light. You
joke.
gotta
I
keep
used to-
it light. What's
Definitely
that?
The moment you start getting aggressive with them is the moment they feel like you're showing them up. And they tell y'all that in the beginning of the season when you do the ref meeting with the players. They're like, we get the calls 99% of the time right, so don't be trying to tell us that we're wrong.
Hell yeah.
So the moment you start telling them that they're wrong, is they be
They're
like,
self-grading though. So if I was grading my
Especially-
tests in high school, oh, these are all 99.
Especially when you call them out on their points of emphasis that they gave you a whole thing about, slideshows and shit.
Yeah.
And don't call
Abandon
none of it,
all of that shit.
And you're like, what about the points of emphasis? You're done.
Yeah.
You're not getting no more.
Listen, that's the real black and white. All right?
Hey, the
Real
police.
black and white. They just ain't got a badge.
Yeah.
But that's they got
got
the
a
whistle. Okay? They got a whistle, they got slacks, and they wear New Balances. All black, shiny.
All black
All
shiny.
black.
Okay?
All black shiny.
That's the police.
With orthotics in them.
With orthotics.
With orthotics.
and they gonna chase your ass down.
Why do refs gotta wear the all black shiny shoes? Anybody know
I
that?
don't know.
They've been doing that shit since we was in
Why can't they wear like nice kicks? Why can't they wear
Yeah,
jerseys?
why can't they
Yeah,
wear
why-
the
Man, them
shoes that
shits
they
was
want?
shiny, boy. Remember AAU back in the day? Shiny like damn. Referees getting money.
You know, it'd be tight. It'd be nice if they did a uniform change. Like a throwback or something with the refs. Like, give them something new.
I think the old referees jersey used to have like the NBA logo on it. like remember the big
with
the
David
NBA logos? They
Beckham.
should bring that back, like the big NBA.
Like do some throwback, like ref jerseys.
With the colors, different
Do
colors.
a different colorway.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Should be dope.
That would be dope as fuck.
Something different.
Like
Tired of them
soccer,
looking like a
soccer
damn
doesn't have red.
Yeah,
like a damn zebra out there. Tired of that shit.
Nah, the NBA they ain't never did the stripes.
The white and black.
Not the NBA.
Oh yeah, they're not even stripes anymore.
NBA has been gray.
It's yeah.
Always been gray.
We don't ever, yeah.
We
we
never had
don't have
stripes.
stripes. That's
Wait,
football, right?
No.
Not as like college.
College.
That's college.
Pros is just the gray top.
Oh,
And
you know what? You're
NFL.
right.
Yeah.
Damn, you're
They only
right.
had the
Okay,
gray
so we
ones.
need
Because
to
I was
get
looking for it when I
we need to
came
get
in with
some
mine.
stripes
I was
going
looking for the
on.
actual
It's hard to
NBA
get.
joint.
It's hard to
Damn.
get.
That was so funny. I've never known that.
Me,
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
know.
been
I mean,
great.
you noticed it, but then you was
never.
just like whatever.
You just
but yeah.
assumed. I think because everything we think about refs is
Black and
Black
white.
and
Yeah,
Black and white.
zebras,
Yeah,
zebras,
zebras.
yeah.
Wear them gray
Yeah, the
ones.
NBA got the exclusive joints. You can't even find them shits.
So they replaced with gray in 71.
Damn.
Our producer be on it.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Snapple facts for that ass. But back to Luka, second straight triple double.
Damn, that's a good one. See,
Okay.
new information.
You got the greatest now.
Yeah, they're great.
I'm done.
Hey, I like the big hats. I'm not even gonna lie.
There's a man who sits courtside who has one of those.
Yeah, you don't see me with
Shout out to all the I'm gonna get you sucker
Hey, yo, we
fans.
should all dress up to a Lexie game. We should all come as like characters.
No, don't embarrass
Yeah.
me.
No, we're not gonna embarrass you.
Facts.
Yeah.
You
I'm an
think
embarrassment.
this crew is gonna show up to your game and not do some stupid shit?
Lexie,
Yo, we
just
should
being
all
honest.
dress up
You
as
have to
something.
dress
I
crazy.
put 300
I'm
down
treat-
on you last night.
I'm treating you like
I told you to do that.
I'm doing the way.
I do not feel bad for you people.
I'm gonna
that
start
do
the
that
wave.
things.
I'm gonna start the wave soon as the game start.
What's going on?
I be in high school. Soon before, we gonna do it like this. All right?
this.
We gonna do it like this.
Get your ass up.
That's all I be doing.
I'm definitely bringing freedom.
Like, bro, I played for so long that everything I've ever seen in the crowd, I just want to do it. Like, I just want to do it. I be in high school, like, hey, you ready? Let's go. Hey, maybe 3 people. Yeah.
If you ever get the chance, come to a game that Gil is at in high school.
Which one we going to? Everybody got to show. Which one?
For
Next year?
No.
I think
Lexie one.
Oh,
Lexie.
I think we're
Oh yeah, you can't go to the Indiana
The
game.
Caitlin Clark one?
oh we're going.
Wait, what? The whole arena, even like the box?
It's at Staples.
The Caitlin.
Damn.
Fever.
Was it
24th.
And y'all didn't have us ready for that?
Fever versus
Y'all
what?
niggas better figure it out.
I've been
Hold on, I'll call the
telling
plug
you.
right now.
I've been telling y'all.
It'd be
for
like
weeks.
4 dudes outside Staples
I-
that got tickets for everything.
I've
Y'all
been
better
telling
get
you
it
for
right.
weeks about
Caitlin
it.
Clark is
You been
here
telling
like
us forever about
Caitlin
it.
Clark is here like Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? She here
That
to
shit is real,
save
bro.
the day.
Hold on.
That shit is
Selling
real.
out crypto?
Save the day.
We can't get a ticket?
Save the day.
Brandon, we will be in the building.
Moving the needle, baby.
You do have a ticket, bro.
We have tickets.
Oh, shit.
Front row?
Yes.
Gil, this is
Yeah.
Gil's arena.
I swear to
presented
God,
by
if
Underdog
I
Fantasy.
get there-
Woo,
if
woo.
I get there and I'm not on the pause.
All right. Yeah. If I'm not on the wood, I'm sitting on the bench.
That's on God.
You better-
Underdog
should-
will
Hey,
also
we
have.
should just run out there like remember that fan that just run out there during the game, just run around until they chase us.
Dance floor. Go out there and do the kid and play and shit. Yeah. What's up? Yeah.
She come like this. She come like.
Oh my God.
Underdog will have special picking for the game. Gil, your current high or lower before you get ejected from the venue is 1.5 quarters.
1.5 quarters.
1.5 quarters.
Two quarterbacks. He out by
If you make it
halftime.
2 quarters,
He out
you-
by halftime.
You go with the higher. But let's get back to Luka. Like I said, second straight triple-double, one of his most efficient games of this postseason. How important was it for Luka to have a game like this, considering his offensive struggles this postseason?
I mean, even though he's been, struggling offensively, they've been winning. And, sometimes just getting through the series is all that matters. You're not going to be able to be dominant all the time. And, the fact that they're up 3-2 and he hasn't played well just is great for the Mavs because that means other players have stepped up. So.
Yeah, playoffs about winning. All the awards, accolades have already been accounted for. Mm-hmm. He came, second in MVP, third in MVP?
I believe third.
So, I mean, it's not going to be your night every night, but he's still able to help them win. So, yeah. The Mavs have surprised me, for sure. Their role players, I think their pickup of P.J. Washington was huge. I think he's been big for them. So, yeah, happy for them.
And we talked about the defensive issues previously with that squad, but coming back in this Game 5 on the road at OKC, after just tricking the Game 4 at home.
I think it's the same thing with Joker and them with Minnesota. Slow the game down, get back to the basics of what you really need to do. Look at the film, what they giving you trouble with. Lou Dort and all those guys overpressuring, overplaying. They're going to tire out. And once they do, now you use your basketball IQ to take advantage of that. Luka had a big game because he's seen the discrepancies. Shoot the ball when you're open. Stop trying to make it all more difficult than it is. Mm-hmm. Kyrie facilitate better. D. Jones, I think he's the X factor in the whole series because he's been able to play defense a certain way to affect those shots. I think his stat was he was 0 for 8 on OKC throughout the whole game. They were 0 for 8 against him, just him as a defender. So for him to affect the game that way, hitting threes, PJ, like you said, doing his thing, but lively being able to get second chance points, finish those lobs, making sure Chet not really a factor. OKC is too young to understand they need game changers in order to outstretch this series to make it something of a competitive series because SGA can't do it by itself.
Yeah. The SGA had 30. No other player on the team had more than 13 in the game.
Trying to.
So Jalen Williams got to be 20 a game. I
knew that was going to be their problem though in the playoffs. Once they got to it,
rely too heavily on it.
His role players, they wasn't. I knew that was going to be their issue though.
Not enough experience.
Yeah,
It's like they put the zone in, right? OKC is a driving team, right? They shoot wide open threes.
Yep.
Right? Dallas's zone is forcing them to shoot threes that they normally don't take. Right? They took 40 threes yesterday.
Sheesh.
Went 10 for 40. That's not who you guys are. You guys attack the rim. The reason the zone is there is to keep you from there. That don't mean you
stop.
Take those shots that that's what I want to play the zone to keep you out of here so you can take jumpers. Yep. You don't do it. Right? And that's what they're doing. They're playing into Dallas's hands, and that's what ends up happening.
So OKC led the league in three-point percentage this year, and they averaged 34 a game, so a little bit more than normal, but just not knocking them down.
But like he said, no, it's not even these shots, it's the type of shots. They're forcing them to take contested threes, and they're used to taking wide open driving kicks.
And if kicks, you're wide open. This time it's like swing, and oh shit, shot. No, that's not.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. The guy, Isaiah Joe, is that his name, number 11? Yeah. You can just see he's out there trigger happy. He's just shooting that motherfucker. Just every time he get it, he just want to shoot.
I don't even know why he started last
Got the start. Giddey had been playing rather mid.
So. I know he's been playing some mid, but the team has been playing well.
Yeah.
He's been mid, team well.
But
you starting Joe, he's okay, team playing bad.
Yeah.
Dagnall thought it was time to move Giddey to the bench.
When you're 2-2?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
2-2 after a win.
Yeah, but Giddey's been playing low minutes the whole season. I'm just
2-2 after a win, right? Keep the same rotation because, right, Isaiah didn't play against a fresh Kyrie. He's playing against a Kyrie that's coming in.
Well, he knew his routine right now. You're shifting it, trying to get more offense, having guys do.
And then he was off.
Yep, he was.
He was off.
But that's why coaching and experience is important too.
Yeah, he's still experimenting.
He's still experimenting. He don't know
yet.
He
can't experiment 2-2 it's just.
Yeah, but he don't know though.
Yeah.
So Thunder overcame a 14-point deficit Game 4 to even the series. Obviously tricked off this big opportunity in Game 5. How much did the Thunder's playoff inexperience show in this home loss in a crucial game?
Man, it's the playoffs, right? Everybody's adjusting. You know, everybody has an opportunity to have a big game, right? So it's about who's ready, who's mentally prepared, who's been preparing for those moments because, right, Kyrie haven't been balling. He hasn't even been really aggressive. I'm pretty sure the next game, if he senses any type of we about to lose, he might have the 30-something. Which you focusing on Luka, he might have the 30-something. So same thing with Giddey might come out and he might be forced to have 20, 25, right? You have to be ready for those moments because it's game to game, right? You know, and that's what the playoffs is. We're watching each other in real time, adjusting. So OKC adjusted themselves. Mavs didn't even have to do nothing. Just go out there and play. OKC did it themselves. Now OKC, what they're going to do? Adjust back. Right, adjust back. And that's what ends up happening. Like you're trying to, it's sometimes too much thinking can fuck it up too.
Yeah. Especially after
It's just little tweaks in here. You came back and won, right? You watching how you finished the game, and then how did you get into the lead? That you lost the lead, and then just go from there. But don't do drastic stuff.
But that's the difference, like with San Antonio, right? You don't change the system for the team you're playing with, right? You know what your system is. We know what we do well. We don't have to change what we're doing. We have to adjust to what they're doing. So if they're out there doing this, and this, and we got to change our coverage here, change this, we don't want to change our offense. What we need to change our offense for? Even if you missing shots, bro, you get in the gym. Go in there and we still got faith in you to hit your shots and make plays, but the moment you switch something up in your cog, in your machine, that's when it's like, oh shit, this shit ain't running the way it was last game. It's kind of shaky this time. What'd y'all do different? We took the main piece out that was keeping it together. And now our shit is putt-putting around this bitch. So that's the number one thing with teams with a system is you got to keep that motherfucking confidence in the system is going to work.
Hey, yo, why do you think the T-Wolves going to lose this series?
They don't got no backup. You don't got no backup for Ant-Man. Ant-Man is the only primary scorer.
So we're not going to say because old boy missed game 2, so we just not going to put that out there?
No.
They won.
But they won that game, like, comfortably.
That's fine, but we had to adjust. So now that your ass came back, we had to adjust again. So we're talking about adjustments, right?
Who had to adjust?
Minnesota, right? So you lead game 2, which was disrespectful.
After we won game 1 with me.
Right?
Yeah, it was game.
Right. So you leave game 2 because okay, the baby was born. All right, but the player that you playing against. That's like going against Shaq and you missing a game in the playoffs because of that, and then you got to come back and you think it's gonna be sweet.
You let Joker get
You know what could be the problem?
Like I think game 2. I think a lot of people don't understand. Game 2 is the reason why Minnesota's about to lose this series. I don't care if they won it or not.
1-2. It is this. The defense they played in game 2, right? Without like we remove. You know how they sometimes like an offensive player leaves and then the offense changes, like with the Lakers, right? When LeBron is not on the floor, everybody plays different, right? They moving differently. When Rudy is out, the defense like, oh shit, we don't have him back there. Let's tighten up, right? We're gonna play structurally different. When he's there, it's like, okay, Rudy's there, you can play one-on-one. And now he's like, well, okay, one-on-one is better for me. When y'all was playing this structured contained wall, I didn't like that so much. So I'm glad Rudy's back, so I get to just go one-on-one at him because y'all are not protecting it anymore.
Yeah.
So that could happen, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still an adjustment, right? You lost game 3. You didn't adjust to that, right? You lost game 4, you didn't adjust to that. Game 5, you didn't adjust. Like it's a little bit of everything. You know they're not that good if Murray is struggling.
But you know those little things though in playoff games do matter. Like just him missing. Okay. Oh shit, we saw what we was missing. Like damn, they beat us game 2, but we actually do. Like when he do play, I can get off more. It's just little things like that in the playoffs. You got to be careful.
They're not paying attention to it's like Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe, right? They're focusing on Shaq, not realizing there's a nuclear bomb right here. Right? He is the focal point, but this is the person that's actually knifing us to death. right? When Murray is struggling, no matter what the fuck Joker has, they could lose. When Murray is hitting shots, because Murray is going to hit those shots at the end of the game, that's been the problem. He's been playing well the last 3 games.
Pull up Murray's stats.
He's been playing well the last 3 games. He struggled the first 2 games when they lost. He started bad.
I feel like the adjustment wasn't necessarily the Minnesota Timberwolves more than it was the Denver Nuggets. I think.
Well, I feel like when they saw when Rudy wasn't there, they saw what they could do, so they pulled him. They pulled him out the paint.
So game 3, Jamal Murray had 26,
24,
24, right?
Game 4, 19 and 5. Game
All they've
5,
been doing
16.
is pulling Rudy out of the paint,
No, the difference I think is they got
which is so crazy.
Aaron Gordon more involved in the
He cannot
offense.
guard the perimeter.
They got Aaron Gordon more involved in the offense. That's what their adjustment was. So even if Rudy does seem like the X factor in the defense's assignments for Minnesota, I don't think that Minnesota has changed anything from what they did the whole regular season. Even though it's game by game, series by series, this series they might just have the wrong matchups right there. But the game 2 is the only one where they got to see a different lineup. Right? So now that they're back to what they're usually doing, the adjustment wasn't for Minnesota, it was for the Denver Nuggets. What is it at game 2 that pissed us off where we got our ass whooped like that? What was it? Oh, we need to get back to the basics, and they're taking the ball out of Jamal's hands, and they're putting too much pressure on him as a point guard. Let's put it in Aaron's hands. Let's let Aaron bring it up. Let's let Aaron be the facilitator, and Joker will be able to do what he wants to do, because now we have to either double him or let him go. Now you be in the dunker and ready, and he's hitting that 3-pointer. So what can you do when he's hitting and he's splashing? It's too much to handle for Minnesota in their regular scheme. They need to change their scheme now because their regular scheme don't work with them.
We will see tonight how it plays out and whether the Wolves will be
6
in Cancun or force a game 7.
Are they in Denver?
Yeah, they're in Denver.
In Denver, this next game?
Yep.
Is that tonight?
The T-Wolves is going to Mall America after this.
Oh, it's a big ass mall.
I know. They got time.
So let's talk Knicks real quick. Knicks and Pacers will square off in Indiana for Game 6 on Friday, with Brunson and them trying to give the Knicks their first Eastern Conference Finals appearance since 2000. During a recent episode of his podcast, Draymond had New York fans in their feelings after saying he thinks the Knicks are a fluke. And on Inside the NBA before Game 5, Dre doubled down on it.
And the truth about the team is, it's a fluke.
I tell you what, that's why they don't like you. That's why.
But I
you
didn't
say
say
that
nothing
their
about the
good
Knicks.
season that they've had in the last whatever, you said is a fluke.
This year is what you said.
He said this year's team is a fluke.
Okay, so here's what I said.
A fluke.
I said this team, they're winning right now. And it could be, I think it's a setup like the Atlanta Hawks in 2021.
Right.
And if you remember back to maybe 2016-17, the Portland Trailblazers paid all of those guys because they had that one good year, and then they got jammed up. And I think this New York Knicks team could be a setup to get jammed up.
So that's
So-
what he means by it.
So-
So for the future.
Avid Knicks fan and comedy legend Tracy Morgan was in the Garden for Game 5. Clap back at Draymond for the Knicks slander.
Let me tell you something, Draymond. I love you like cooked food. I love you like the fat kid love cake. Don't talk crap about my team. This is New York City, kid. This is the home of King Kong. This is where he died, okay? The Warriors just filmed there.
Man, they killed King Kong.
This is New York City.
He can't hear you.
Period. Don't talk crap
New
about
Yorkers
my
are the
team.
funniest people on earth.
I love you. Peace.
This is the home of King Kong,
Where he
where
died.
King Kong died.
That's not a good brand because King Kong protects the humans. And y'all,
Every time I see Tracy Morgan,
Hey, y'all
I
killed
think
him.
about him riding around.
We
New
know
York
what
in
King
that
Kong was
Bugatti.
really about, Greg. We know what King Kong was really about.
In potholes?
A big black gorilla? Come on, man. Let's be real.
Hustle
But-
man, hustle man, hustle man.
Back to the New York Knickerbockers. Let's play a game of facts or cap.
facts.
I understand what Draymond
The
was
Knicks
saying.
playoff run is a fluke. Facts or cap. Gil, you said facts already.
How Draymond is explaining that it's a problem. They're successful with the group it is, right? Now, what he's saying is because of the success, let's say they go to the Eastern Conference Finals, you have to pay them.
You gotta pay.
Some people will be getting those bags.
Yeah, someone got to get the bag. Are the team moving forward with all those players getting the bag? Does it help them move forward? And he's saying it might jam them up. Right? Especially when you're a young team and you're successful, everyone has to get paid, and sometimes you might not be able to afford everyone.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Brunson
some
needs some
guys
bread.
can go, and then we'll get other guys.
Brunson needs some bread. OG Anunoby needs some bread. Hardenstein will be a free agent.
Look how many free agents they have.
That's fine.
They want to keep the villain.
I mean, but we can get players for them. But I don't think.
See, they're not.
But this is not a fluke, though. This ain't no.
You know, he's
fluke,
talking about.
dog.
No, he's talking
for the
about
future.
He's talking about for the.
He should have used a different word.
This team as constructed is solid, but now people got to get their bread. Some decisions need to be made. Obviously, there's still the Julius Randle situation lingering.
He's a
in
free
the
agent too, right?
Julius Randle.
Yeah, he can go.
He can opt out in 2025. So.
I'm trading him.
What's going on right now?
Everybody,
I'm trading him.
What's going on right now?
Him and Brunson can't play together.
OKC is the same way too.
But different though, because a lot
Yeah,
of
but
those
they
guys
look like
still
they
on
get
rookie
along
deals.
though.
No, but what I'm saying is OKC is going to have a problem too, because think about it. They're young and they're going to be coming up max deals.
Right.
So someone's going to get
You can
screwed.
say the same exact thing about OKC.
You
Right
can say the same thing about OKC.
I mean, OKC been having this problem.
But that same thing with OKC with James Harden.
Yeah.
It become jam law. You got a guy on the bench that you're trying to keep hidden, and he's like, fuck that, I'm worth this, and I can't afford him now.
Yeah, but
so he's saying that's what the fluke is. OKC goes to the championship with that young team, it becomes a fluke.
So was that Golden State Warriors championship without KD a fluke?
Hell no. Hell no. Andre Iguodala. Your man Andre Iguodala was on there
Without AD, bro.
Right,
2022.
The championship
The
they
one
won
with Jordan Poole.
The recent one?
The one with Jordan Poole.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about the first one.
No,
I thought you were talking
2022.
nigga. The last one they just won, was that a fluke?
Oh, no. No,
It wasn't a fluke?
No, no way.
Okay,
No way.
so why
Not
didn't
even
they,
the first
so why didn't they win it again?
No, he's not talking like he's talking about jam law. You have to keep it in the context.
Got punched in the head.
I'm just giving a whole different
No,
perspective.
you got to keep it in the
My
context.
perspective is, if you're a player and you're playing right now, like if we're all playing against each other, right? But Josiah is the only one that made it out, right? And we all in agreement that it's a fluke that he made it out, right? Wouldn't that be us hating on you?
No.
Wouldn't we be hating on you because
I don't know.
we're calling you making it a fluke?
Well,
You have
most
to keep
people
it
on
in
this
the-
couch hate on me pretty
You have to
routinely,
keep it
except
in
for
the
Lakers.
context. Keep it in the
yourself, yourself.
context. The context is, are they going to be able to sustain getting back if they have to pay all these people? That's what the context is. Like, you can't say, like, are they built structurally, financially? Are they going to be built like Boston? No, because Boston had two guys, and then from there, everyone doesn't make that much money for them to max out. You're going to have to pay Josh Hart some money. You're going to have to pay,
But not for a while.
Devin
Not for a while.
We're talking about for next year. For next year.
So Josh Hart has a team option in 2028. So he's under contract
under
through 2028. DiVincenzo's under contract through 2027.
Okay.
Bro, everybody is locked in. So the context
can't
the context you're talking about is he's overstepping, he's over talking. He's just wanting to be controversial about saying it's a fluke.
Brunson's
really
Draymond.
relevant.
Brunson's
It's
gonna need his
not.
bag.
It's not irrelevant at all. So it's like, what are you talking about a fluke?
Brunson extension
when you didn't
eligible
even
right
make it
this
out to
summer.
play in?
Brunson gonna need a bag.
Looking
Julius
3 years
Randle.
ahead is like,
That's whack. Like, it's like, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, but Draymond not getting out the play has nothing to do with
Yeah, that's not-
Yeah, it is, because you're sitting
That has
up
nothing to
there
do with
on
his
the panel
resume.
and you're making all the fans look at you like, why is you hating, bro? What you talking about? We a fluke. We
if
got
more of
here.
them are free
We're
agents,
here.
like coming up. I think
But Draymond can call. But listen,
They don't have any
Draymond.
money.
But I feel like
But I'm
Draymond
saying
is in
they
a
don't have
position
any-
where he
they
can
don't
call
have
that
any-
shit a
So what
fluke.
they
We
saying,
can
like,
call that
if
shit
they
a
don't
fluke
make
'cause
it
we ain't-
far, then they should try and
But he
break
can
the
too, though.
team up to prevent the logjam that's coming.
He's
Because
saying
when
that,
next year nothing happens, then the logjam is not going to happen.
but the
Not
logjam
gonna
is
happen.
coming.
But on his podcast, he basically said, you look at that Hawks squad that made the Eastern Conference Finals.
And they never got
Double
back.
down.
Haven't done anything
Yeah, they
since.
doubled down
That
on that
Blazers
team.
squad didn't do anything since.
So he's predicting that this is going to be the same situation where this team got this far, but it'll never happen again.
Which I think
I think
That's
it got to
some
do with
bullshit.
market.
I mean, technically, that could be more of a factual thing than not, because You got Embiid if he's healthy. Then you got the Bucks if they're healthy. So it could happen.
That sounds like a hypothetical to
It's
me.
not. It's not.
That sounds like a hypothetical to me.
I said. Didn't I say that? I said that's more of a hypo.
That's what I said. I just said the same thing you said. It sounds like a hypothetical. We don't function on hypotheticals.
No, I said that's more of a reality. I said his story is more of reality
That
because
was a hypothetical.
when everybody comes back, it'd be harder for them to make it. That's more like this is more of a hypothetical. Everybody gets hurt, right? Next year again, then they can be back in a situation. So it says it's more realistic. What he said, it's more realistic. More realistic that they cannot be back because of Embiid to be back healthy, Giannis them to be back healthy.
Randall will be healthy, Mitchell will be healthy,
more realistic.
OG Anunoby will be healthy. Why wouldn't it be realistic?
I said it's more realistic that they can't make it back because everybody will be healthy. That's
But why? But no, I'm saying it's not realistic because
the other teams, yes.
Because the New York Knicks will be more healthy.
Yeah.
So it would make it more realistic that they could be back.
Yeah. Either way. But I'm just saying that.
Not if everybody healthy.
Not if the whole
New York
They don't know.
Julius Randle.
Shit, if Embiid
Three
is
major players are hurt.
If Embiid is healthy and the Bucks are healthy and all, I don't think they going.
Julius
Can they compete though?
Yeah, they can compete, but
To go
they
back to the Eastern Conference, to be the second round, right now the second round.
Yeah.
Are they going to go to the Eastern Conference Final?
Shit, they can
Yes.
still
Remains to be
lose. I mean,
seen,
they
but
can-
Yeah, but I think they can go to the
They
Eastern
can
Conference.
still lose.
But
Can
if
they
you
go to the Eastern Conference Final next year with everybody healthy?
There's only two teams
But if you
who
had
be
to
in
bet
that way.
everything, if
Philly
you
and
had
the
to bet
Bucks.
everything,
Philly and the
would you
Bucks.
bet that the Knicks are going back next
And
year?
Boston.
If you had to bet everything.
If I have to bet everything that they're going to go back to the Eastern Conference
Yeah.
next year?
Yeah.
They haven't-
Or the second round.
They haven't gone there yet, so
no,
Right. They
no, they're
still
about to
gotta
go.
win tonight.
but Lexie,
Listen, they're about to go.
the Knicks
But-
playoff run is a fluke, facts or cap?
Playoff run. Well,
Well, wait,
oh, wait, it's
what he said.
wait, hold on. You saying something different. Is it a...
After we've broken down the context.
Are we going off of Draymond Green's or
With
yours?
Draymond saying.
Because if you're saying, is it a fluke that they got there?
For the foreseeable,
I mean, I'm gonna say Cat because
thank you.
we're
I don't know what
talking
you're
about, but we're talking about the logjam of money that's
what I'm
not there
saying.
yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
The
what are you
logjam
saying?
hasn't existed.
Draymond said
No. See, Draymond said, go what you just asked her. You asked her something different.
The
the Knicks playoff run is a fluke,
No,
facts
I
or
don't
cap?
think so.
For
I think
this
they're-
year?
I think
no.
they're legit.
They've beat who they've beaten.
No,
That's-
I
for
think
the
they're
future.
legit.
For
But
the
for the
future.
future,
So you're saying, the Knicks playoff run is a fluke, you're now saying cap, not facts.
How you're using it now.
The question I just asked with the 7
cap.
words.
Have they, the way they've been playing is not
they've
a
been
cap
playing
that they
out of
are.
their minds. Yeah.
Okay, cap,
Cap.
cap.
Yes.
Mr.
Is it a fluke?
Shashradamis.
Is it a fluke?
Yes.
It's cap. It's not a fluke.
Okay.
Do the Knicks have draft picks and money?
It's New York.
Huh?
They got pizza and Timberland boots.
Factor cap.
What?
The Knicks playoff run is a fluke, Brandon. Facts or cap?
I'm gonna say facts.
Okay.
Just off because
Can't go back.
no, and that's fine. Just off the fact because the way he broke it, if everybody's healthy,
So you're saying if the Bucks were healthy this
because
year?
if I have to put all my money on it, then that the Knicks are going to make the Eastern Conference Finals, no way. Next year, no way. Not everybody being healthy.
Okay. So you're saying if the Bucks were healthy this year, the Eastern Conference playoffs would look a little bit different?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. I think if everybody,
With Glenn Doc
I think if
Rivers.
Embiid was healthy, I think like if Embiid and them was healthy, it'd be totally different. Because if Embiid is healthy and all them, they getting past the Knicks.
Okay. So when it comes to this Knicks playoff run being a fluke,
Stop the cap.
Yeah, that's what I said. You worded it. What we're saying is not the same thing.
but Gil,
That's what he said. He just defined what he meant by fluke.
Yeah, so then you have to use it towards what he said. It's this year's not a fluke because
not
they're
this
there.
year. No.
It can't be I'm there. It can't be a fluke because I'm there.
But
That means
again,
we're
doubling
talking
down on the
He's
team
talking
is
in the
another
future.
hypothetical,
Yeah, that's what I
so,
said. He's talking in the future. So
like
Next year, no.
yeah, he's
Next year, no. I don't think so.
Yeah, not even next year. It's a few years.
so fluke, by dictionary definition standards, an unlikely chance occurrence, especially a surprising piece of luck.
Nah, I don't think nothing happens.
Just-
Well, they got lucky and B got hurt.
They'll
That's about
be
it.
back.
Exactly.
They'll be back in the same.
But that's it
Exactly.
though. Only that.
Because some
They'll be
scouts
back
are
in the
saying
same
if
position.
other
I
teams
mean,
were
you can say
healthier,
the same thing about
Yeah,
Indiana.
Yeah, I'm about to say if Tyrese wasn't limping and I don't.
No, I'm just saying, no, what I'm saying is you can say the same thing about Indiana being there.
Where they beat Milwaukee, right? Yeah, like they're lucky Giannis was hurt. Like
So
Yeah.
we asked the chat, are the Knicks a fluke?
You can't guard me. So.
Over 3,000 votes, 63% said no.
Yay, chat.
37%
As long
said
as you
yes.
know that you
Move
can't guard me.
around,
As long as you know that you can't guard me, I don't
So what is the Knicks window if they can keep this core group together quickly?
It's over. This is the window. The
This is
window
the
is
window?
now. The window is now.
So then
See, that's why I said you
it would be
use-
a fluke.
Yeah, that's why I said you're using it in real time. He's using it in the future.
He's saying it.
Right now,
he's
it
saying
is not
what
a
they're
fluke
doing
'cause
this
they
year
still could have lost.
is an unlikely chance occurrence that will not continue
think it was-
in the future.
No, right now, present time is not a fluke. They're
It's not a
playing
fluke.
very
It's not
well.
a fluke
Not a
right
fluke
there,
present
right
time.
now.
But next year, if
Believing
everyone
this
is
team
healthy,
has a championship window is that a fluke?
the window
Wait, you
is
said
right
championship
now.
window? They don't have no championship. They don't have a championship.
It's right now.
It depends on who they
They're
get.
not getting what a fluke
It's
mean.
fine.
They're not getting what a fluke
Yeah.
mean.
We get what a fluke mean. This is a future.
Future tense.
He's talking future tense.
He's saying they won't replicate what they did.
No, they will not replicate it next year if everyone's healthy.
But isn't that a hypothetical?
That's just it. We don't know. I just said that we don't know.
Word of the
And I
day,
just-
hypothetical.
He's not
Hypothetical is man.
That's what I said.
We need
don't
to
know.
all define.
Y'all niggas confusing
Word of
me
the day,
now.
hypothetical and fluke.
So how can we just say no if we know it's hypothetical?
I just said we don't know.
It all comes back.
No,
It all comes
How can we
back. It
say
all comes
no?
back.
You
Because
said
we don't know
no,
yet.
it's not going to happen. It's
That
like
means
but
you
that's
do
a
not
hypothetical.
currently know.
Why would we
Okay.
even answer
But
that?
We don't know. That means we can't answer it. I just said that.
what you're looking at right now, number 2 team in the East, 1 game away from the Eastern Conference Finals. If they can keep this core group together, do you feel like they could replicate the success they've had this season in future seasons? No.
Regular season, maybe. But once they get
New
to
York ain't
playoffs,
It's too expensive in New York.
And this, you know, what's so funny. But you know what the bad problem about something like
New
this
York is back, man.
You know, something like this is.
Change
They're not a.
to the Knicks.
Hell yeah. To the fucking
He's
Knicks.
changing his team to the Knicks.
You know what the problem with the Knicks is? They're having success, but when you look at their team, even if you put them back in, everybody back in, they're still missing something. So if they don't go out and get it, right? And there's like, we got to the Eastern Conference, we don't need to change nothing. Don't be that team. Right? You still go out there and try to improve because
what
you
Boston did.
you can't bank on people getting hurt. So the fact that they got hurt, good for you. Don't be Milwaukee when they won a championship, right? You still got to improve your team. So you look at it and say, all right, we have Josh Hart, we have DiVincenzo. I still need to upgrade. Now when I upgrade, like if I get a 2, if I get a Klay Thompson, and then OG is there, and you got, you know, Randall coming back, woo, I got a better, hell yeah, I got a better chance.
Yeah,
But if you think you're gonna keep 3 guards under 6'4", and you think you're gonna keep moving for, I'm sorry, that's not gonna.
They need to go get
That's a
more.
stupid GM right there if that happens.
Like what Boston did.
But right now they're brilliant. We just got to see what happens this summer to give them to see if they can make it back.
Well, they'll have some decisions to make. Some bread will need to be
You know how
broke.
expensive it is? You know how expensive it will be to have a New York parade for the Knicks? They ain't trying to pay that.
What do you mean? New York has a parade every game they win.
Who won the matchup between Maxey and Brunson?
Who is currently
Brunson.
Brunson won that matchup, right?
in the playoffs still? Yeah.
Brunson and Halliburton, who won that matchup?
We will find out a lot more this
Right,
Friday.
so- and it's a hypothetical, so I'm gonna just throw that out there. Who wins between Brunson and Dame?
Brunson who?
Dame,
Wins what?
the matchup.
A one-on-one?
No, the matchup between the 2 teams.
We don't know.
Hypothetical.
Right
Oh,
now?
you saying teams? I don't know.
Just take a
Right
hypothetical
now?
guess.
with the Nuggets,
Yeah, this season.
with the Bucks
This
squad
season's
that
over
played
squad.
against the Pacers.
Yes.
Okay.
That Bucks squad played against the Pacers. If it was instead of the Pacers, it was the Knicks. Who wins that matchup?
And Giannis is playing? Is Randall and OG playing?
No, just the teams that we got right now.
Oh, well then Brunson then, because
Brunson wins
Dame
that
was
matchup,
hurt.
right?
Because Dame was hurt.
Right. So, Brunson's
Dame's
walking
hurt.
through 3 of the elite guards in the East.
Dame is hurt. Dame he missed the game. He's hurt. So of course he's
talking
going to
about
have
the
a
missed
better.
game?
Is he
So you
playing? Is he playing?
Dame is
No.
healthy and Dame's not hurt.
hurt.
Dame is playing.
Oh, Dame. Dame is healthy.
No, wait. Are we hypothetically making everybody healthy, but the
Right.
guys?
No. Because Dame got hurt that one game, bro. Come on.
Are we going to hypothetically and make everybody healthy, or we're going to?
I'm just talking about the matchup. I'm just talking about the matchup between
We don't
the 2
know.
players.
We don't know. They're hurt.
So okay, since y'all don't know,
We don't know.
I'm gonna say Brunson, but
Okay.
y'all gonna say nothing, all right? So Brunson has walked through all the matchups on the East, right? So, what other team do you bring in that's going to give New York a challenge with the Brunson matchup? Bring Randall back, bring Mitchell back. You got Giannis and you got Embiid being the two X factors, right?
You bring Randall back, then Brunson is not doing.
He's not going to have the ball in his hands like that.
40 all the time because there's other players.
Yeah, he's not going to have the ball in his hands like that.
So keep your hypothetical hyperlin.
You don't want hypothetical. Because if you want hypothetical, the Knicks is not even here.
Hyperlin?
You made
Hyperlin.
It.
Keep it hypothetical.
You want to be hypothetical.
Brunson is going to average. Brunson is going to score 46 times in a row with the other two starters back. Okay.
Y'all be scraping, man. Don't make me say it again.
He's going to average 40.
Is it fucking obvious that you niggas be scraping this hard?
It just
Scraping what?
Scraping the fucking ground for bubble gum.
If everybody was healthy, the Knicks wouldn't even be in this position.
You're not supposed to eat the bubble gum off the ground, bro.
If he's healthy,
Stop scraping for the bubble gum.
If he's healthy, Brunson is not going to be shooting 35 shots because he has other players with them.
That's a better chance to win.
But you said so. We don't know if he can beat this matchup because he got his teammates now. You just said that.
Yeah. Now you don't want to talk about. Now move the goalpost, nigga.
Everyone's healthy. We're not talking about the matchup no more.
But that's what you did.
No, I was talking about the matchup before everyone was healthy. If you niggas are listening, just stop trying to be right all the fucking time.
No, if you listen to what you say.
Listen, I was talking about before the health. Brunson by himself beats all the matchups. Now you bring in everybody healthy, they have a better chance as a team to win in advance.
So Dame is Dame's by himself too, and Brunson's by himself, or does Dame have Giannis?
Dame doesn't have because he didn't have Giannis this year without the injuries. I'm talking about without the injuries. Without the injuries.
We don't know. We didn't see it.
Okay, so with the injuries, you seen Dame by himself against the Indiana Pacers,
and he was hurt.
One game he was hurt.
He was hurt.
One game.
Chris Middleton was hurt. He was on one fucking leg.
Here we go.
I mean, what are we talking about?
Scraping, bro.
No, nigga, you scraping.
Y'all know we having a real conversation.
No, we're not. I don't know what conversation.
Y'all just be trying to avoid the conversation in order.
Because it's not a conversation because it's not real.
Can we all get off our phones, class? All right. And speaking of scraping,
I'm going to the internet.
Fans, man, because
let's move on to mostly fans.
I want to see the dead body. I want to see some dead bodies.
Because when Dame was healthy, he 35, 34, 28, 28. Those are his 4 games.
This year?
Yeah. And he missed 2 games injury. So 35, 34, 28, 28.
Who it is against? Orlando Magic? Who's that against?
The Pacers.
I don't know.
So played the Pacers the first
I thought he was calling out Knicks numbers. I thought he was saying that's.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because you probably thought
that
Dame
was Knicks numbers.
Let's move on.
We talking about Brunson.
To our first mostly fans question from underdog user Zadarian.
With all the NFL versus NBA debates, if you guys didn't play basketball and played football, what position would you guys be? I'm thinking McCants at linebacker, Gil at wide receiver, Brandon at corner, Ken at defensive line, and Josiah at offensive line. What y'all thinking?
Damn, nigga, I got blindsided.
I'm not.
You're a cheerleader.
I ain't never had a bed.
That was a very sexist statement.
What?
Okay.
Oh, my God.
I'm done. No, I'm done.
All right. No. Lexie, you quarterback.
You over there agreeing. I'm done.
You quarterback.
You over there agreeing.
You quarterback. All right, let's play. You quarterback.
Do the cheerleaders not cheer?
This ain't the Little Giants.
I can be the kicker.
Hey, don't disrespect the icebox, though.
I can be the kicker.
No, Icebox was fire.
Icebox was a killer.
Okay, so
Little
Why
Giants
can't I be
is a
the
classic,
kicker?
bro. Little Giants
He
is a
clearly
classic
picked
football.
cheerleader because I don't want to get tackled. You're absolutely
No, I'm putting you because you're the pretty girl. We don't want you to get tackled. We want to keep you pretty.
right.
First of all, you want to be the kicker. We know you're not kicking past 20 feet or 20 yards, right? So obviously they got an advantage the whole game.
But y'all why y'all laughing?
We got an onside kick the whole
Why you
game.
laughing? Y'all ain't gonna be good at y'all's positions either.
Yes, we are.
You crazy.
You crazy. He got me safety. He got
hot hands hanging. We got hot hands hanging over there.
How tall is the
Amigos are crazy.
How tall is the average DB?
6'1".
I'm sorry. It's a great argument.
Whatever that is.
You know what happens?
The holder.
You know what happens with the football, basketball debate?
It's stupid.
The reason is all the athletes they try to use play basketball for football.
Exactly.
So, yeah, the reason they're very, very good in your sport is because they have dual sports inside of them. That means they have basketball, eye-hand coordination, which gives them an advantage over there. Football players who played football in middle school and high school, they have an advantage in basketball because they're more explosive. They know how to hit the hole. They can jump like crazy. So the dual sports help both. Now, if you say no one has no experience in nothing, that means you take 30 football players who don't have no basketball experience. We can't give you skill. There's no skill we can give you. The skill started when we were little. You take 30 basketball players and say, hey, we're going to put you, we already have the skill. You can't use, well, y'all can't take hits. That's irrelevant because you can give us strength.
We can get away with it.
We can't give you skill. You can give me strength.
Right.
You can give me routes. You can say, hey, we're already
So you
fucking.
don't think what they did
We're already
requires skill?
No, for basketball skill.
No, certain positions
You
require
don't think
skill.
football positions
Certain
require a
positions.
high level of skill?
Have you seen just football players try to shoot and try to land after a dunk?
Because everything is here and here, right? So to be skillful and dribble, that's another motor.
Like,
but
what is this debate, though, really?
It's soft. Basically, they're saying we're too soft.
Debate?
The debate is that
they're saying that we're
Was
too
the debate
soft
like
to play.
if we play one-on-one, the football players are like if you put a team of 5-on-5 of football players versus
because they're thinking
I don't understand what
Oklahoma
this,
drill.
I don't understand what this debate is about.
They're thinking strength. They're thinking the strength is. It's like they're being cavemen to themselves. You're basically saying your sport is all just muscle.
Yeah.
Right. So you're saying right like Ocho Cinco eats McDonald's every day. He was faster than everybody. He's skillful. Right. He is skillful. He used his skill to get past you with his size.
I lock Ocho up.
What I'm saying is, you think about Ocho and T.O., that's us. We're all 6'6", 6'4", 6'5". So we already have the height, we already have the jumping ability, we have the eye-hand coordination. So you're telling us if you make us stronger to take hits and you put us in the red zone and everyone is 6'1" DB, we will change your DB size.
Period.
Now, if we're DBs ourselves or we're safeties, we're bigger. We're like you're just using. Well, we'll just knock y'all out.
No, y'all won't.
Well, stop using your strength
because they don't knock each other out.
Right, exactly.
They don't even knock each other out.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine Russell Westbrook out there.
No, but they're already built. But I'm saying is stop using something that you can give us. You can give me weight room training. I can't give you skill.
A hezzy, a step back.
Like, bro,
you can find a position for a Giannis, right?
For sure.
You can find, okay, John Morant. All right, take off and I'm gonna throw it.
Right. All we do is
what 6'1" DB is jumping like? No, come on, like you teach me to get off the line and go, but that it's gonna take some teaching. But the athleticism of it is what we're saying. We're so we have all around athleticism. Our sport, you can put us in stuff. You can put us in tennis and say, all right, we're going to teach you how to play tennis. Football, we can't, unless you have basketball background, we can't put you in a sport and say, all right, you're going to be a point guard. All right, you're going to be this. All right, we need you as a scorer. That's not a thing.
That's fair.
Yeah, because
that's all it is.
It takes years for us to develop those skills.
Like when you're talking about, we can't be Patrick Beverly. Well, Patrick Beverly averaged 37 in high school. He averaged 30. He led Chicago in scoring, and then this is how he has to play down because more skillful players.
And the way they play, they get tired fast too. They get way tired way faster than us.
Short burst though.
Like you can't teach me Ocho Cinco fucking footwork. He learned that when he was little. Man, but if you say just run straight or do a slant, catch that bitch and drop, I can do that.
I'll lock him up, bro, right now.
Nah.
Lock him up right now.
He's like AI. He's quick and fast.
That's fine. Right now, off the line, right now, if we did a 15 route to touch,
and he's 6'3".
That's fine.
Have to be
the average point guard is 6'3".
That would be the perfect position.
What?
It's not a football position.
Which one?
But it's a part of the team.
She's still mad she became a cheerleader. No, you became a kicker that, what is this shit they call it?
She's the little Giants.
No. When you're trying to get the
with the little Giants.
offsides. You're the offside kicker.
The onside kick?
Onside kick. Because you can't. No, onside kick because you can't kick it long.
Yo, but where did that theory come up from?
Austin Rivers.
Austin Rivers. He said we're better athletes.
For sure we are. For sure. Bro, have you ever worked out against football, like work out with football players? Bro, they don't last.
No.
Football players and
better better overall athlete.
Bro, I worked out with a
raw athleticism. Hands down.
Bro, I worked out with a football player. Bro, I worked out with a football player. He played for
the medicine ball.
Bro,
their workouts are crazy.
Bro, I worked out with a football player from the Packers. This nigga was throwing up the first, bro, you're not y'all going. He was going way hard.
But basketball and football are different because I know.
I'll laugh the football player. Y'all niggas weak.
A ton of weights. They don't, and they can still be very good basketball players.
Football players beat women.
You stop lifting weights and doing that football training, you are not going to be a good football player.
Because it's all, but that's what I said. Because it's all physical.
Football players are ugly.
It's physical. Now I seen one specimen of a man. One specimen of a man.
That's why we get all the women, and y'all gotta have our leftovers.
That is why you have to wear helmets.
Because y'all gotta wear helmets. You gotta hide your faces.
And on that note,
no.
Go make your last point. It's your show.
I did. You ever did Runyon?
Can I say something?
You did Runyon? You ever did Runyon?
Runyon Canyon, yeah.
Antonio? Crow?
Hit me.
That's when I'm talking about the best athlete I've ever seen in my life. Crow.
Who?
Antonio?
Antonio Cromartie?
We did Runyon. I'm in shape.
Yeah.
For fat football players. He took off. Like he was running a 100 up a hill.
Damn.
Up the hill. Like I gave up.
I believe it.
I could not catch the, like he took just like he was on flat land. And I'm sitting here like, yo, what? Like this is crazy. He finished the shit 21 minutes before me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
I was in second place.
That'll do it.
This motherfucker done stretched, ate, sitting in the car, like, and I'm like, yo, what the hell is this, dog?
I think soccer players are the best athletes, though.
Can they jump though?
Damn day.
Yeah.
They can jump?
Yeah, they can jump.
But they're little guys.
Yeah.
But like somebody like Cromartie and like T.O. and those guys, they're different.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Like T.O. can hoop.
No, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, T.O. He used to hoop with us.
He can't even get 225 in the weight room though.
Damn.
His little niggas.
Little arms.
Yeah. Look, we call them DBs. You know what we call little DBs? Call them little dirty butts.
First of all,
get your little dirty butts.
You got little legs, bro.
Get your little dirty butt up out of here.
You got little legs.
Cause you ain't got no weight. You ain't got no weight around there.
First of all, I'm the flag football champion. You go.
I'm sure.
Young, Matt Barnes, all of them.
I'm sure. Flag football.
One thing about it, I don't care, tackle, whatever. One thing about it, we go 99 route, I'm catching it. I don't give a who it is.
All I know is you better run away from me.
On that note,
I can take the hit.
Lexie got to say something to say. Like Lexie.
Go ahead, Lex.
I want to give a shout out to my brother and sister. They graduated high school and college.
Yes.
So love you, Lonnie and Anakin. Shout out to y'all. Okay, that's it. Y'all thought I was gonna.
So make sure you stick around for all new episodes. Make sure you stick around for all new episode of Sheed and Tyler coming up after this. But this has been Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all next week.
Hey, tell Chad Ocho I want to see him one-on-one. Let's go right here.
You know he's never.